Coming live from Los Angeles, California. It's the Greenthumb Show.
The Dr. Greenthumb podcast right here on Be Real TV, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Where else we at? Facebook. Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Greenthumb here with my man Fast Hands, Eric Bobo.
What's good? What's good?
Eric Clampton is slow hands. Eric Bobo is fast hands. You have one Eric fast, one Eric slow. This is the fast one.
Fast hands.
Fast hands.
Yes, sir.
He will slap your ass faster than
middle of next week.
Faster than a pigeon moves his neck. That's a new one. All right. We got C minus. Hello, C minus.
Good afternoon.
Great lighting.
Dude.
With George Clooney lighting, son. Word.
Doesn't make your forehead shine at all.
All you need is your Nespresso right there. Bop, bop.
You know?
Just right here.
What, it needs a
good.
little powder, Bobo?
No, I said it doesn't make your forehead shine.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
It feels like it's good.
That's a good thing.
We got Hall & Oates back there. Go to kill right.
Your kiss is on
my list because your kiss I can't resist because your kiss is on my list. When you ain't around.
Thank you. We're available for
Yeah, we're available for barbershop
quartets.
openings. Yes, my man GF, our baritone, is here.
Staying on that smoke train.
Spin on that smoke train, baritone style. Malparido hijo is right here too. Can I get a light? Can I get a light? And I'm not talking beer. I'm talking about a light from a joint.
Who calls a beer light?
Guys that like light beers?
Yeah.
No,
I just never heard it be called light.
me neither, Papa.
Let me get a light.
Yeah, like let me
What's why you coming at me with some combative fucking attitude already, Papa? We just started.
I'm just
Damn,
wondering.
man.
I was like, what do you talk about light?
Oh, all right, cool.
It just didn't make sense. Like
I
there's
meant
no,
this light.
There's no beer. I mean, if I asked you for a light, would you just think a lighter or a beer?
If you drunk
I would
Coors,
take a lighter.
Okay, so that's why. I was
okay,
just
so
wondering.
like if you drunk Coors Light and somebody says you want light,
That could be.
Who's drinking
I mean,
Coors Light?
it could be.
oh, I know some motherfuckers that drink Coors Light. I don't hang out with them.
They're probably good mechanics.
Ooh. That was the beer I used to drink when I was out with corn guys. The corn guys drank nothing
See,
but Coors
when you
Light.
stop drinking Coors Light, I started hanging out with you.
There it is. That's what happened.
No, for real, they drink Coors Light?
They used to. Back in the 90s, it was the
Bro,
thing.
Don't you remember?
There was a story about Coors Light.
Don't you remember?
Uh-oh.
We were
damn.
we were doing Solar
Oh,
Assassins
shit,
Radio.
here it goes.
We were doing Solar Assassins Radio.
Yes, we were.
And a particular person, a particular
A
group,
star that shall remain nameless.
another yes,
A star
a star
that shall remain nameless.
came to get interviewed and brought like a cooler of Coors Light.
Mm-hmm.
Cooler.
A cooler.
Like
Cooler.
born 18.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
we
was-
look like
I was never more so insulted in my life.
I wasn't gonna drink that shit.
Like,
What would you drink? What were you
well,
looking for?
hey, when he asked for one, my reaction was like, what are you trying to say?
I mean, we had
What you fucking
Jack
trying
and
to say, man?
we had Jack and Coke over there at
There you
the
go.
at
Somebody
the studio.
brought that. As
What
a
type
gift?
of beer? Like,
No, that's what they drunk. They wanted to share,
I
or
wouldn't drink no Coors
he
Light either.
he drunk the star that shall remain nameless. He had Coors Light. It's what he liked to
you
drink.
should not name him.
He wanted to bring it and share it with us, and we were like,
No,
"Fuck
thank
is
you.
wrong with you?"
Fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, why? Did
People
you
are
do
like,
this?
"Why? What's so wrong with Coors Light?"
It's, water with a buzz. That's what I used to
Yeah.
call it.
You guys remember
It's
Mickey
seltzer.
Big Mouth?
Yeah.
Oh, those
That's
were no
what we
joke.
used to drink.
I used
Those
to
were
drink that.
Those motherfuckers were no joke.
Was that malt liquor?
Malt,
was
that
it,
was malt
it malt liquor?
And those little ass tiny big mouth bottles
Where
that
they
gave you
just
the
pulled off
impression.
that big old
Yeah,
top.
gave you the impression it wasn't gonna do shit. But
shit
wrong.
did shit.
That shit was.
That shit was fucking.
What's it called?
It's
Mickey's.
called Mickey's Big Mouth. It's a
Mickey.
Oh
little.
yeah, with the bee, right?
Yeah. Well, no. It's
Green.
it's a green
Yeah,
bottle. It looks like a small barrel.
But their mascot is a bee that had a stinger at the cap. I used to drink that when we used to ditch school.
No, I
They
don't
come
think
in
so.
grenades,
No.
little green bottles.
Yeah, it does have a
Yeah,
bee.
they do.
It does have a bee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a bee.
I don't remember it having a bee.
Yeah, it
I
does.
just
Pull the
remember the top.
pull the picture of the bee.
Pull,
up.
yeah, pull the picture of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
here.
is. You're, I think
But
you're
it would get you.
You
it would
could
get
be
you
right,
lit. It
but
would get you lit.
hey, yeah, those little ass fucking small barrel bottles. If you tried drinking the 40-ounce Mickey's, bro, you were destined for.
You're done.
he-
You might as well drink a Slits malt.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it is. Yeah, it
There-
has a bee.
You might be in the
Mickey's.
hell ride. Yeah,
Yeah,
see.
there's one. There's a
small
bottle.
one.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, that was the very first beer I ever drank when drinking an alcoholic beverage. From
It
my-
was. Hey, I'll tell you, that's better than old English though.
Oh,
That
yeah.
OE.
That shit
True
right
that.
there tastes way better than Old English. Old
Old
English
English.
tastes like
But we all drank it, did when we were young.
We did.
Did we all try that big old 40?
we used to call it goat piss because that's what it felt like. We were
St.
drinking.
Ides was whack.
Yeah, St. Ides was whack.
Mickey's
King
22.
Cobra.
Ooh,
King Cobra was like
I
the
drank some
fucking
of those.
bottom
Well,
of the
I don't know.
barrel,
St.
man.
Ides, some people liked it and others didn't fuck with it.
Anybody drink Cisco?
It was a toss up.
That's right.
I
No,
had
I've never heard
Cisco a
of
I
couple
drank
times.
Cisco.
Hey
yeah.
man, if you drank too much Cisco, like people used to mix that shit with like fruit punch and shit like this, right? Because it was just that shit. If you mixed it in too well, you would be on the floor at the end of the day. That's where your
For
drunkenness
sure.
is. You are on the floor, laying on the ground.
oh yeah.
Not because you fell. You willingly just got on the
This was a
ground.
beer.
Oh.
This was a beer.
No, this is like a fucking.
I've never heard of it.
It's like it's alcohol, but I don't know what it classifies.
It's kind
as.
of like
Cisco, is that-
Everclear.
It's like a liquor.
No,
Ah.
it's, yeah,
No, it's not a
like-
liquor. It's actually like a mixed
It's like
drink.
Four Locos before Four Locos.
Yes.
Coke
It's-
45.
Hey, because the sugar in it will crash you,
It's
and then
kinda
the
like-
alcohol will thrash
And
you.
it has
Smirnoff.
all kinds of different flavors, but they all taste the same.
Yes.
And they all do the same.
And
They
they
did
all
have
do the
this
same.
bottle.
I'll get your fuck screwed
I
up.
remember in
Yes.
college, I was fucking with that just a little bit because there was like commercials on that shit. They used to have Cisco commercials like on the radio and shit.
Really?
So a friend of mine that I was going to school with, we got so fucked up that he threw up and he wore glasses, and then his glasses fell into the throw up, and he still couldn't find where his shit was. So I saw him like, searching for his shit. I'm trying to direct him because I couldn't help him out because I was going to follow the same thing what he was doing.
Throwing up?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Could you imagine
I'm not
So
good
when
at
you
that.
see someone throw up, it makes you
Yes.
want to throw
Yeah,
up.
I'm the same way.
I'm not
I don't
good
have
with
that.
What about the
You
smell?
have a strong
Yeah.
stomach.
Not even
That
the
it
smell,
doesn't
dude?
fuck. Listen, I sacrifice animals, dog. That ain't gonna.
But puke is a whole
Puke
other
is a
thing.
different
Yeah,
thing.
puke is a different.
Listen, when you trust me.
Oh wait,
it
no,
ain't
yeah,
nothing.
like if the goat
Stenches.
shits on you or like something like that. Yeah, that's
Yes,
true, yeah.
try,
Yeah.
or when you gotta open it
Oh
up.
no, that's nasty, bro.
When you
Or
gotta
like-
open that hoe up, like if you go hunting, right, and you do your own shit, you skin the animal and you fucking open it up, and you gotta
Cut it.
take all the organs out and make sure that you do it right, so you don't poison the fucking meat. When you've
That's right.
seen and done that, throwing up ain't nothing. Because if you don't throw up doing that,
Godfather knows it. He's like, yo,
you know,
he's
GF,
like, I'm on some
come on.
country shit.
Or have you
Once
not?
again.
Or have you not butchered an animal?
No, when I was young, we used to shoot hogs up in Hollister, California. That's the only thing I ever butchered was hogs and the rabbits.
Yeah, but it's the same principle.
Yeah.
You got to take out the organs.
Yeah, and you have to do it right so you don't
Yeah.
contaminate the meat. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
from the esophagus, right?
I was
There's
never
like a
good
little
at that.
tube.
I was good at shooting them, but we always had somebody else. We always had
Yeah,
that white
somebody else.
dude that
Yeah, because I
chewed
don't.
tobacco
yes.
and had that Skinner knife
Hey,
that was
listen,
ready.
I've
Hold
done
them.
it a couple times. I
Yeah.
don't like doing it. I can do
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
I don't like doing it. If we had to,
But you never threw up.
no. No.
But
I don't know. I don't know. If
Only
I have or
something
not,
that
because I've
didn't.
seen a lot of
O-
nasty
Only
stuff.
something that doesn't agree with my system, or if my adrenaline's all the way cranked up like a workout. That's the only
What
way
about
I'm
would you
tossing
would you
cookies.
throw up at the smell of like somebody like a decaying body?
No,
No, are you serious? That would make anybody throw up, dude.
I'm not anybody.
I mean, okay.
Let me get a light.
I
Like
wanna-
that, even cops throw up in the scene, bro. That's their job. Like I heard that's the worst.
them.
That's rookie cops.
I heard
It's
that's the
rookie
worst
cop.
smell ever.
Let me get
Ugh.
Let me get a light.
Boy, I got a good story, but I can't. It's just too nasty to tell.
I was
But
born
I have
different.
a good throw up story in the strip club.
Okay, let's hear that. one.
Oh,
Man,
yes.
it's pretty nasty. I don't know if you. It's like seriously nasty, dirty.
Oh,
Like y'all
We're
got
hyping.
So if you want to hear it, I'll tell it.
look how
But it's about throwing up. And one time that, I don't know if you guys people know, but I've worked in strip clubs all my life.
Yes.
I mean, from 81 till a couple years ago, I've always been part of strip clubs.
It is well known.
And one time at a club called Cheetahs, I'm gonna throw it out. It's not there anymore. In Las Vegas. This is when remember G when that GH?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
People
yeah,
were drinking
yeah,
the
yeah.
GH, and well, of course, people were going to strip clubs and putting it in dancers' drinks and stuff. Getting them all. And
Assholes.
if you guys knew about it, it would.
was GHB.
It's like
Yeah,
a,
GHB.
It's like kind of a.
But
date
this
rape
is
drug.
it was called Nutrient at the time. It was one of the first. I'm going back a long time. Anyway, somebody had G'd a couple. We called it G'd.
Yeah.
Somebody had G'd a couple of the girls, and they were on the floor, and they were just doing all type of stuff. They didn't even know where they were. So, me and somebody else, we picked a couple of the girls up, and I had the girl up here, and as I was walking her back to the room, she started and used to lose. Yeah, here it comes. She used to lose. They used to lose all control of everything.
Oh, no.
Everything. And as I'm walking to the clubs, and she's got a G-string on, half pulled down, and
no.
she starts shitting. And I'm walking her to. I can remember this like it was yesterday. I'm walking her to the office, and I'm dressed, man. I'm just. I'm suited and booted, man, and I'm walking her just, and it's just coming all over me. And I get to the office, and I know. I'm sorry. You said you wanted to hear it, and I threw up. I couldn't take it, and it was just too much for me, all over me.
Look,
Now,
okay.
I don't know if y'all wanted even to hear that, but
Wow. Okay. That can definitely happen. B might have such a strong stomach that that might not even affect him either.
Yeah,
you know
like, you
what
could've
I
gotten
mean?
a fear factor.
He would've.
that's,
If someone started shitting on me like that, I'd be more mad than talking about her.
What the fuck, dude?
I was more.
you would be hot as a.
I would
fuck.
be
you just shit on
fucking
me?
hot. Did you just shit? No.
Fuck, man.
Woo,
Hey, you could have beat
I
fear.
might have to shit on myself.
You
now,
could've beat
just
fear
to equal it out. You want to shit on? Okay.
Oh God!
Oh, I see your shit.
I could still.
Imagine that. That would be fucked up.
That'd be shit-tastic.
And the worst
So
thing is she had a
bad.
nice ass.
That's that shit.
Oh,
I
bet-
looked at her ass so much different after that.
Yeah.
That happened. And she had a
So you
nice
own
ass.
nasty
I mean,
ass.
just a
Like-
apple bottom, nice, towel. Just
And then
after
just-
that, I could never look at that ass again.
did you like?
Why? It was that powerful, huh? You saw
Dude,
it
scarred.
It was a different power.
Scarred.
Look,
I threw. I'm not gonna
when
lie.
you're that drunk and you can't control your functions, and that happens.
She
is-
was drugged.
Well, that,
Yeah.
Yeah, she-
drunk
it
and
wasn't her
drugged.
fault.
Yeah,
Drunk and drug.
yeah, no, that's not good.
Hey, since you have a strong stomach, would you go on fear factor? Would you think you could have handled fear factor?
What, to eat that crap?
I mean, not to say not the eating part, but like all the other kind of shit, like like you gotta go in this shit full of snakes and all this other shit.
That wouldn't make me throw up.
I'm not saying throw up, but like you have a very strong stomach and like to hold it together. Would you handle any of those challenges? You think you could hold it together?
Well, it depends what challenges you talk about. I mean, because some of those have nothing to do with holding your stomach and throwing up. It's
Yeah, like-
can you deal with the anxiety of being in a goddamn glass case full of snakes or whatever other fucking crazy critters
That's
they
a
got?
different thing.
Yeah, that's a different
or
thing.
like the eating the fucking brain of like a sheep or something.
If
like
I
that.
knew those snakes weren't poisonous, I could.
Hmm.
If I didn't trust them, then no. Like,
The snakes?
one of y'all motherfuckers put a poisonous snake in here.
I mean, you're thinking like maybe if he had like a contest like a shit throwing contest with a gorilla. You know what
No,
I mean?
man, I ain't with that.
You know what I mean? Because you know
I ain't with that.
You know how they,
I'm not with that.
you know, because you know they love
A
to
shit
throw
throwing
shit. Yeah, you know
They
what I
good
mean?
at that.
They good at that shit, man.
They good at that shit. You want to throw some shit?
You know, I heard that when they do that is when they spot somebody that's pregnant, usually in the zoo.
Or they don't like them. Here, let me get.
Yeah,
let me-
like
let me
for
use
real,
your
like
letter.
it's something about like a pregnant woman, like 'cause you know they take their kids there, shit or whatever, or like they see a pregnant woman. Like I was reading the Jane Goodall shit, so it does it's like something that triggers them. It makes them. I'm gonna throw my shit at you.
Throwing patties, man.
Yeah.
No.
Dung
I
her up.
don't want to be around one.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want no
Fucking
gorilla
gorilla
throwing
starts
shit.
throwing shit.
No.
Fuck that.
You know that gorilla's, he's getting it right. He's not grabbing it off the ground. He's probably reaching back.
No,
to
no,
give
He's
you
shitting in his. He's shitting in his hand.
He's shitting in his hand. And
He's
he's
shitting in his
warm.
hand. Hey, it takes a certain motherfucker to shit in his own
And throw it at you.
and throw it at you. G.G. Allen was one.
I was
that
looking
would-
at a G.G. Allen documentary yesterday,
Speaking of shit,
and speaking of some heavy shit,
That shit's nasty, bro.
yo,
He's crazy.
He took it to really extremes.
shit.
You know,
Yeah.
Well, he would.
shitty
Yeah,
extremes.
yeah, he would shit and throw. He would shit on the floor and throw it at people, right?
Well, first he'd fucking smear himself with it like he was
Oh,
camouflaging or something.
He cut himself a lot too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
no,
know.
no, no.
Okay, but
no.
the thing is that then they had it like after like the show and shit like that. He, he's walking with a
Can
few
you autograph
people.
this shit?
He's walking with a few people, with a couple of girls and shit. And I'm like, yo, is he? I mean, I don't mean to put it out there, man, but he's fucking after this. I mean,
Yeah, like what like you got to think about like the type of chicks that were rolling off with him after like.
That's the first
what
thing I
type
thought
of-
about. I said,
What
yo,
type of chick is that?
Different speeds.
I thought about it because he's walking
what?
off with two girls under his arm, and I'm
Bobo.
like saying, yo,
Bobo, they're that different species.
there goes that
That's
shit. That
there goes that
species.
shit.
different
Species.
species.
They
Species.
fucking with the feces. The feces.
Species.
Feces with that species.
Species.
Yeah, say that 5 times fast.
Species.
Come on.
Thank you.
Species.
Come on, C minus.
Species. What now? I
No,
can't.
you can't even
Come
say
on.
it
No.
fast. Feces, species.
Yes, no.
Yeah, that is hard.
Species.
No,
species.
No, that's easy.
Species.
That's
No.
easy. What's supposed to
No,
say.
no, no.
Species.
Species.
Feces.
Feces. Species.
Oh, I can't even say
All
it
right.
once now.
All right, everybody's trying to say it at the same fucking time. Feces, species.
Species.
There you
See?
go.
No, feces.
Well, I can't get it right one
Species.
time, so.
Feces. Species.
5 times fast. Let's go. Come on.
Feces. Species. Feces. Species.
That's not
Feces.
fast.
Yeah, it's not.
Forget it.
It's still species.
That's
All right,
too
why
much.
we talk
that's
about
faster
shit?
Than, that's
Feces,
faster
feces.
than I talk, so it's fast.
Listen, we're just talking shit right now. All right, so
What a
excuse-
shitty conversation.
Excuse us. It's a very shitty conversation.
What a shitty topic.
We apologize for the shitty
So
topic.
there hasn't been anybody kind of to follow in G.G. Allen's footsteps.
No,
Like,
why?
Thank God.
No,
I mean,
don't.
you would think,
Oh, come on. Right now, especially right now, no way.
but you know that people go to his grave
And shit on him.
and shit on his grave.
Hey, in all
What
my
a
life,
tribute.
I mean, they had to take off his tombstone
That's
because
nasty.
they were using that shit as a fucking toilet so that they could just drop the shit.
somebody would be standing on the side, right, just saying, to the spirit, damn, G.G. Allen, they just shit on your grave.
And he's like, thank you.
He's like, you hear a fucking,
Thank you.
a bell ring somewhere. Ring. That's G.G. happy for the shit that just
You
dropped
think,
on his
like,
tombstone.
Does somebody go out there and clean that shit up every day, or start with the
Somebody
fresh
had to clean that shit.
They couldn't just let the shit.
Why don't they
pile
just
up.
fucking have a fucking toilet bowl right there? You know what I'm
That'd be
saying?
easier.
Yeah.
The outhouse.
Put a
Nah,
porta
they want
potty.
people squatting. Like that,
I'm
just cop a
surprised.
squat over this motherfucker's grave, and
This right here is my homage to you. Thanks for everything.
I'm surprised there's not video.
all right, now I'm getting sick.
Yeah. I know.
This is my homage.
conversation.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, man.
See?
Let's just take
Go
it to
for it.
another
Man,
place.
Man, imagine
Stop it, Bobo.
Yeah,
Stop it right now.
yeah. I
planting
stopped
the
saying
seeds.
shit after a while.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, we're gonna bring up a double shot of moonshine for you right
Nah,
now.
dude, that shit not right now.
Where? You guys got moonshine?
He said not right now.
That was metaphoric.
Oh.
You guys gotta get ready for the
I
slap.
can get some.
Nah, it's not happening. Be real. Switch it to next week.
No, we're gonna do it next week. We're gonna
Yeah.
do it next week because, you know, Papo right here needs more training,
Nah, do you? Well,
Yeah, just yeah.
and we got to, and
Have
we
you
got
been
to,
training?
and we got
Yeah, I
to,
have.
and we got to set it up downstairs.
every day I hit Cairo really hard.
He doesn't.
Yeah, dude, and I have to say, you're getting better at it.
I don't know.
He could try better. You
We
could
need-
try harder.
We need a
to-
second opinion on that.
Yeah, but let's work on that more.
I will.
He's like, you know what he's doing is he's training and listening to the Rocky music.
Oh, that Eye of the Tiger stuff.
Well, before that,
Well,
first
Before
one.
that.
The original.
We're going
The
original.
original. Yeah,
He's
he's
going original shit.
fucking. He's
Man, I
on
better
Balboa.
watch out for you. You might.
If he ain't
I
putting
might have-
like 6 raw eggs in a glass and drinking that shit,
He'll
straight
drink it
up,
right now.
Protein.
That shit, no, fuck
That's
no.
what he's doing.
Protein
You're
shakes.
taking this serious.
That makes it. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm taking
that's
it
what I
serious.
want to see. If you're gonna do that and play that music,
That's throw up right there, bro.
That's
What the-
salmonella.
That's throw up?
That's salmonella for sure.
Wow.
I don't know how Rocky did that.
6
It's
raw
it's not
eggs.
salmonella. Dog.
You're gonna get it, bro. Do it.
That's nasty. That's nasty right
Yeah,
there.
that is nasty.
It makes the shake taste better.
You seem pretty confident, though. It's cool.
Yeah, because he's pondering the what ifs.
Yeah,
You know,
'cause
what if
What's
I
the
what-
rules again? I
what-
do so much stuff. Are the rules something about if you don't knock me off the chair, something happens?
You gotta hit
that's
me.
what you
Yeah,
said.
you get
Oh,
to
is that what I
respond.
said?
You
get
didn't
to
say
respond.
you didn't say hit him. You said, you know, put him through a table. Not this table.
Well, after
but
that
a
video, I
table.
don't know if he's.
Oh, yeah.
I
Nah,
would-
don't change it up, bro. They can go watch the other episode and rewatch it. It's all
That's
there.
what he said.
Was it a table? Oh, man, I hope it's not a table.
You said it. You can't. You
So
can't-
he's pondering the what ifs. What if I don't I don't
Bro,
knock him off the chair?
Like I don't have a bird chest, but like that shit is gonna hurt if I get chopped back. You know.
It's it doesn't matter if you have a bird chest.
Yes,
dog.
it does. I can imagine if it's gonna devastate me. Imagine it'll break Raz dude in half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Well, he's like a fucking 100 pounds lighter than you, dog.
Yeah, but like you know, what I'm saying
He doesn't have any muscle. I mean, he does like fucking 200 straight push-ups and
who
shit.
does?
Don't
Fucking
don't
Raz dude.
don't
Really?
underestimate the strength
That's
of little
impressive.
little
Fucking
Bruce
skinny.
over
But what I'm
Cool,
saying
man.
is the size of the impact, just the tip.
Skinny problem, man.
Strong.
He's strong.
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Hey.
he took my advice. Look,
Richard
he's,
Ramirez.
He's young oats right now. He fucking shaved the mustache. Look, go back. Come on. No, take it away. Come on, take it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get my first tattoo as the mustache on my finger. I think
All
I'm
right,
gonna
Val
do it.
Kilmer, you just relax back there.
All right.
You look like
He's
that.
relaxed, Val
relaxing.
Kilmer.
I'm calm.
You're like if the Night Stalker had good hygiene. You know?
Oh shit.
He looks nothing like that dude. Come on.
Slightly
Get out of
better.
here.
So we're going to wait a week.
Yeah, we're gonna wait
Yeah.
a week. We're gonna build it up. We're gonna promote the hype like it's WrestleMania.
You need a
You know what I'm
flyer.
saying? We need a couple weeks.
I'm-
we need a flyer. Yes. Magic Curtain. We need a flyer to this event.
We do.
We need a promo. We need you guys to cut promos.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you want to do some sort of promo here, like a pre-chop?
A weigh-in.
Which way?
Just anyway.
Anyway,
Like
any way
the
you
way
choose.
the way you would come up, cut a promo. Cut a promo right now to
You
that
know,
camera. Right
Yeah, man. Get like you know,
With somebody chopping somebody?
yeah, like a little
No,
pre-chop.
no. You know, hyping up the event.
It's hard for me to hype it up because
You're
I
getting the
want
chop.
E-Zone to succeed. So it's hard for me to say, if you don't do this and if you don't do that, blah, 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 blah. I want him to succeed.
How do you know that won't pump him up?
I hope it does.
should.
I'm serious, man. I like E-Zone. I would really hate to have to hit him with my chop. Now, you guys are laughing, but I'm serious. I don't want
know.
to go there. I want E-Zone to
You don't want to
just
see
let
that.
me in, man.
You know, yesterday I went to
He's
his
going to.
I went to his training session. He's like, you know, that's the thing that's on his mind is if he doesn't knock you down, you get to respond.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the
That's
scary part.
that's what I've
Yeah.
been saying.
so I
that-
can't take no for an answer.
So that's why he's focused on knocking you down.
I hope he does. I'm sure he will.
Same here. I don't want to
Because
see
that
you
first
react.
one was pretty weak.
Oh.
It's okay.
But he's going to make up for it.
Yes,
I was being nice.
I'm commentating.
I know you were.
I held back. I was like, "That's my friend."
That's my friend. I don't want to do
But
this.
now you're like, screw it. I'm gonna let it go.
I was like, no,
I don't
no,
want to chop back.
Right.
Is what he's thinking.
Right now, I'm like, yo, that's my chest.
He said, I don't want the chop
Like,
back.
That's my fucking chest, bro. I'm sorry, Godfather.
He said, I
There you
don't.
go.
He said, I don't want a receipt.
I don't want no receipts.
I
No
don't want
receipts.
no
Email me.
receipts.
No receipts.
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh
It'd
man.
be great.
So you're gonna have an extra week to train and get everything
Maybe
together.
I should train, Bobo.
Yes.
You got to Mr. Miyagi him and put him on the congas. Teach him the congas.
Maybe I should train.
That shit.
How should I
Yeah.
train?
Well, see, I'm his manager. I can't.
Yeah, he
coach
can't
him.
give
Bobo,
him
what
no
should I do?
tips.
We'll
No,
talk
we'll-
later.
You know, yeah, we'll talk later.
Can
We
you
got
ever hit a conga so hard that it breaks it?
Break your hand.
Oh, I
I
never
mean,
thought about that.
It
Right?
is possible.
Like,
You know.
imagine his hands.
Actually, I've done that with some weak ass skins that I've put my hand through that shit.
Oh, his
Yeah.
skin on the top.
Yeah, that's skins.
Yeah, that's
You
deer
know,
skin,
That's
right?
the drum head, right?
Yeah.
I bet you could chop the hell. I didn't think about that. You probably could chop the hell out of somebody.
Yeah, he got
After hitting
calloused
them
hands. though.
bongos,
That
yeah.
1 inch punch.
Ooh. It's the quiet ones you got to watch out for.
He's your manager.
Yo,
He's
so
gonna
I
be
love
chopping
it.
for you.
So you
You
can
know.
fuck. So you broken that shit like from hitting it?
I mean, yeah, I've done it like boom during the show or whatnot. I mean, I've broken the djembe stand, which is metal. I've snapped that
Wow.
Fuck.
by playing during the show, like a few
Mhm.
times.
I'm glad I'm not taking no chop from you.
I've split cymbals.
The cymbal
I
splitter.
believe you.
That's a good nickname right there. Little,
So
little
I've done this.
alias. Eric Big Drum Bobo, the cymbal splitter.
My drum tech will be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'll just look at him like this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like your rock star fucking moment. You fucking
Yeah.
breaking the congas.
Boom. Yeah. I'll be like, break
When he
this shit.
split a cymbal.
That's
When the
nice.
cymbal splits. Yeah. I've
like-
seen it. I've seen that. The fuck did you do?
I just hit it.
That's funnier than that story you said that send out getting that bill for fucking up your equipment
Yeah,
every fucking
man,
time.
yo.
Never did it again.
No, he never did that shit again, man.
$8,000.
Yo, man, I mean,
Those
first,
shits ain't cheap.
I mean,
I know,
first of all,
he fucking acted like they were gonna replace it just for free every time, bro.
I mean, I don't know why he was thinking about just coming up on my shit to bring. You know what I mean? He didn't think like the fucking turntables or bring a prop or bring something else to bring. You know, he always came up on my shit.
It
And
doesn't
then,
look cool breaking the mic,
you know.
dog.
But then it's like after the third time, I'm like, "What? You're up here again? What is this? What's going on here?" He's like, "I'm gonna do it and shit. I have to make sure we have to take off all the fucking mics, the clip-on mics and everything, so he doesn't fucking bust the mics." And then he did that shit like full force.
That
dog.
never made sense to me, though, because it looks better if the guy playing them is the one who's doing it. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
No.
And
you're
then
right.
after you toss them, one of us picks it up and starts fucking smashing.
Right,
That
right.
makes sense.
Right. He thought in a different way. You know what I mean? He thought that, you know what, I'm just going to come up on your shit and I'm going to fuck up your shit. So you fuck up my shit and they get the bill, you get it.
Yeah.
So when he got that bill, he
Yeah, that
says,
was it. Wasn't a
"What?"
cheap bill neither.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
After
8 Gs.
4 sets got destroyed.
Damn.
I mean, and then, after if they looked over like tape and shit like that, they said, wait a minute, it's not the percussionist that's doing it. It's the fucking one of the main rappers in the group that's doing it.
Hey,
What the fuck?
how many times did I destroy your percussion set?
None.
Exactly. And you still fuck with me.
Damn.
What I do, man? I don't do that.
Never.
I'm there,
No,
man.
I always thought it would be better if it'll always look better when Bobo knocked his own shit over.
Yeah.
Like, I just killed this shit. This shit dead.
Yeah. Now I did
It looked
that
good.
and everything, and I would go there, jump in the air and shit. That I did all of that when my back was good. but
Pre-sciatica.
yeah, pre-sciatica. You know what I mean?
Do you ever get charged for anything in the WWF or WWE? One like
For destroying something, no.
no, like you never
No, it's all meant to be.
They encourage it.
They encourage you to destroy
Encourage
it.
it.
just destroy the set.
I'm trying to think. Nah,
Hardcore matches, just go back there and fuck up everything.
they encourage more and more and more. So no, they
know,
encourage it.
I think as an artist, you got to do that shit at least once. Even if like you're conservative and you don't want to be blowing your money on shit like that, because it's a dumb thing to blow your money on that. But you got to do it at least once or twice.
You do.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to wreck a. I mean, I kind of feel bad the way that we wrecked this particular dressing room.
Oh man.
But you got to like wreck a dressing room.
Yes.
You know, but
Was that the sandwich in the VCR?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
That was the worst.
man, we did. Yeah,
That was-
that was
that
really
was horrible.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was.
That was over the top. We could have just destroyed the VCR, but motherfucker had to stick a sandwich in. Like, is this gonna play? No.
Sometimes you gotta do that, man. I
I
replaced
mean, who thought of that?
You know, open up.
Yeah, throw
You
some
know,
fruit up against the wall, throw the TV on the floor, a sandwich.
Who put
in
the
VCR.
sandwich in there?
Probably sent dog.
Probably said. No, Sen. I remember Sen was getting happy with it.
Yeah.
And when we was starting it, he was getting real happy with it. So then it was all, you know, it's game on.
I think what we told them was, Send Dog received bad news and he had an episode and this is what happens.
Because it
That's
was
fucked
like,
up. You blame
because-
that shit
yeah.
on him?
because it was like the first show of the tour, or first or second show of the tour, and then all of a sudden, like, they didn't know what happened. They're like, hey, is everything okay? What did you guys do? What happened? You know what I mean? And, you know, we had to make that
We
up.
made that shit up.
Sen, so he had to act mad. And who was going to fuck with Sen? Sen look at you fucking mean. You're not going to fuck with him. You know?
Yeah, none of those people were going.
I can kind of understand the sandwich part though, because
Why?
I've done something similar like that to electronics. What is it in middle school? My friend had this birthday party, and I used to always just go trash his house because his parents used to let him do what it was. So he had Chinese food catering, right? And I went to every room and took the batteries out of the control, and I put a piece of orange chicken in every fucking in every battery pack. And the next day, bro, he calls me because his dad whooped his ass, bro.
Nice job, sir.
Why the fuck you putting orange chicken?
No, he hit me with that, like, he's like, hey, man, I called everybody who was here, and so he didn't know it was me, and I couldn't hold it together. He was like, after he told me, he's like, hey, dude, my dad hit me. Like,
You motherfucker.
they gave it away. There's
damn,
something
bro.
about that, dude, like fucking up an electronic.
Yeah, well, yeah. No.
I mean,
it's a waste of money.
I've really never not done that, but yeah, I did participate in throwing some shit.
Yeah, we broke shit.
You know, we broke
no
shit
doubt
and
about
everything like that.
It's a rite of passage. It's
Yeah.
dumb, but
You know.
as long as you only do it a couple times.
Yeah.
It feels
Ho-
good. It's scientifically
Yeah.
been
Hotel
proven.
room.
Well, that's why.
Rooms.
Look, they have like special places
A rec
now
room.
that you can go at a rec room and fucking smash it and do all that dumb shit to get whatever shit out of your system you need.
Yep.
Those rooms are available now, so you don't got to, spend,
How
5, 10, 15, 20 grand on wrecking a room. You could just go there and, spend something
I mean,
decent.
How would you
No,
decide?
it's by the hour.
How-
It's,
how
it's
would you
literally by
decide?
the hour.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
better than what the fines we were getting for fucking wrecking a dressing room or a room or hotel room, whatever. Before I forget, we want to send this birthday shout out to our brother DJ Muggs.
yeah,
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
OG.
Mugs.
Word up, the legend,
The legend himself.
head soul assassin. Word up.
Hell yeah. Grandmaster.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit going on right now too.
Grand Mixer.
Go to soulassassins.com, check that calendar, see what the Grandmaster is doing. He's doing a lot. Follow him on Instagram, DJ Muggs the Black Goat. Know what I'm saying? He's got a lot cracking. He's
Yeah,
been
man.
putting out some fire shit.
Yep.
We got to get him up here.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
you-
must to get him up here.
You know, the other day when we watched those Rams fucking hit each other.
Yeah.
that they're out in fucking by Big Bear area. My friend who lives around there he posted up a video, and yeah, they're out there, bro. That's where they live, so you could find them in California. I did not. Yeah.
I told you that.
Man, that's their
Let
house.
me get that light. This shit keeps going out.
At their house, man.
Oh yeah, man.
I would,
They over there,
it'd be
man.
cool if we could like get two of them to agree to like fucking just be like, all right, dude.
Try. You gonna talk to the ref?
Like,
Hey,
you know,
I need y'all to like
You know,
do
Hey,
the
look.
thing.
throw down, bro.
just
This is
throw down for like 10
It's
minutes.
a real opportunity. It could be great for you. We can go viral with this.
You pull up-
Exposure.
You pull up with two haystacks.
Said, look,
This is all yours.
Ezone's gonna be the one to give him up the pep talk. Look, I need y'all
You can just grab
to
look,
cooperate and smash each other in the fucking head.
I know you guys are best friends, but not right now.
Yes. Oh yeah, here we go. The side.
That's a-
Don't give the side eye, cause once the side eye happens,
They're the only animal with the hoop earring.
Damn, if
Yeah.
you got hit with that,
Oh no, you're getting fucked
look
up,
at,
yo.
don't look at me. What
So
you
this
talking
is the
about?
stare down.
What's
This
that?
is the stare down,
What's
right?
that?
What you said? Hey, who you looking
hey,
at?
homie.
Aye.
Are you looking at me?
What you say, man? What,
Hey,
what,
man.
you hear what this
damn.
motherfucker just said?
What?
Hey
you say?
man, he looking at you fucked up.
He looking at you crazy, dog. You better go over there.
There you go.
Hey,
Do
tell
something.
him something.
He said
Fuck
that shit.
that
I was
shit,
there.
man.
Is he really hyping him up, bro?
Oh, yo.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
yo. Shut
He's
up,
like,
man.
Hey, you better go
man.
over there.
Hey man.
Back up, man.
Handle your
Hey.
business.
Hey, tell him something.
Hey, man, you better go over there.
Don't hold me back.
Man, hold up, man. I got this.
You hear what he
Let me,
said?
let me think about this.
He said, hey,
Is
look
it-
at,
Hey,
oh,
all right,
shit.
all right.
Hey,
Side
hey,
eye,
homie.
side eye.
Uh-huh.
Hey, homie.
Uh-huh. Hey,
You know what now?
hey, come here, man.
Hey,
Is it, what, you ain't gonna do
I've
nothing?
been trying to tell you about this shit, but check
Oh
this
shit.
out.
Oh
shit.
damn, there it is.
Hey, I
Okay.
dare you to cross this line, right?
He's like, you ain't worth it,
I
dog.
knew you weren't gonna do it.
Bro, do they throw that? Oh, there it is.
Oh,
There it is. Mm-hmm.
They
They
like
don't
take.
Man, he's serious.
Yeah, they
They
fucking.
kind of got poker face.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, that's 2-on-1.
Yeah, that's not
Fool.
fair. Why you trying to rap pack?
Fool.
Oh.
Aye.
Did he just knock this shit sideways?
Yeah, not
Looked like he knocked it down.
It's,
Right?
it's crazy how they get up on the two legs real quick.
Homie saw
And get all-
stars.
get
on
all
the
that-
left, that last one, homie saw stars, and he said, "Hold up."
Oh, look at that.
Hold up.
Hey, hang on.
He's
Hold
like, hey,
up.
homie, what you say?
Hold
They
up.
said, hey, how you like that shit? He goes,
Wow.
"Ah!" Rattle your brains. That's
Pretty
egg
bad.
scramblers right there.
Oh, you get hit with that shit. That shit hurt.
Yeah, no.
Man,
Can
he
you
got
imagine?
hit in
No.
the back with it.
Uh,
I wouldn't want to be hit anywhere with it.
I mean, I know
Oh, yeah.
some people's heads are that hard, but that shit hard. That shit hurt.
nah, ain't no one taking a headbutt.
Oh.
from a fucking ram.
Oh.
man. Ugh.
What's up with that 2-on-1 though?
But look how
They like trying to tell him, hey, get the fuck out of here, man.
how stoic they look.
if they
They
get
don't
hyped,
even.
they hyped each other up before that. You seen that?
Yeah, they
Look
did.
at- they don't even-
Is it, oh, you both?
Like,
Oh,
Oh, look at oh, they got stuck right, or it looks like they got
Oh,
stuck.
no, he just on him.
Oh.
What'd I say, homie?
Hey, man.
The thing stoners fucking geek out on, right?
Oh, the thing is that they hit each other and then they back up.
Hey, do
and
they
kinda
have?
look at
And
each
they
other
just
like,
look at each
okay.
other.
Do they? You know how we saw the gorilla fights? Do chimps fight? Do we got a chimp fight?
A chimp fight.
Why?
It's a little violent.
You're so violent.
What? I just figured.
Gorillas,
I was
they
like,
throw down.
hey, the gorillas got some some skills. That like you know, when they broke it down and we saw them like punch for punch, but like chimpanzees are a whole different thing. They got different advantages. They're all like kind of like
Orangutans and baboons, all of them, they go.
They
go
got
off.
Yeah?
Every animal scraps up to a degree. You know?
Yeah.
nah. I don't see elephants fighting.
How about
They
giraffes?
smash, homie.
They do.
Fight?
Like
Man,
yeah.
giraffes
Yeah, they
fight.
fucking they're with their neck.
With
They
their
whip
neck.
each
Yeah,
other
they
with their
hit you
fucking
with-
neck. Yeah.
Ow.
Giraffes.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they whip their
body
neck, man.
swing
That
whip.
shit is crazy.
They whip that neck, man.
Whip that neck and that big ass.
That's gotta be a
toe.
hard animal to
Wow.
get up because once it's out, it's like
They-
Well,
if
no,
they break
it's
their
it's
neck.
when they're fucking with each other.
Yeah.
Like if another animal tries to come at them, they try to kick them with their back legs. There you go.
oh shit.
There you
Oi.
go, Ezone.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Ow.
you got a nice kick there. Right? What's that?
Damn. Damn.
I wouldn't fuck with it.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, that monkey knows what's up. Look at that.
Oh, I would fuck with that monkey.
You sound like Dante from Grandma's Boy.
Oh, shit.
Look at
That
that,
monkey
look at
knows
that.
what's up.
Yeah, all right. Get down, monkey. Shit.
Oh, you got skills.
He's got it down.
I guess. I mean, but that's
That was
like one
impressive.
monkey though, bro. I'm talking about like the ones at the zoo, like that gorilla fight we saw.
One monkey don't stop the show.
That shit was impressive.
The gorilla. I mean, of course it is.
Can you do that? I can't.
Oh no, he can't do
That's
that.
No.
high, dude. He's jumping so high.
He's got a half-inch vertical. You asking if he
Look
can
at him.
Bang.
Say he's got a half-inch vertical.
You got a gorilla fight?
Well, he had one the other day that we saw.
Yeah, we watched that.
Yeah, we watched that.
That's just sheer power.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a breakdown of it.
there was a breakdown.
So what you need is like 2 of those monkeys, like the karate monkeys. Put them together in a cage
Why?
to entertainment.
No.
Damn.
Damn.
What, dude? What was
Like,
that thing?
wow.
What was the thing?
Damn.
What was the thing the Greeks used to do with the lions? They used to make them fight each other or fight humans. Come on, bro. People
Like
been doing it.
gladiator shit?
Yeah,
Like,
people been doing this for a while. I don't think a chimp fight would be that much.
You see what we're dealing with on
I'm just right.
You hearing this, right? You hearing
A
this.
chimp fight? That just
a chimp fight.
chimp fight.
I mean,
He's
to
like,
be fair, you can
of
put
all
gloves on
things.
them, so they don't like kill
But
each
you're
other.
Oh yeah,
chimps.
you want the safe
When
now.
you
There's
see gorillas,
now
chimps.
there's safety.
Well, I mean, have you seen the gorilla fight?
Put some
Here.
gloves on a fucking chimp.
Like, so that way they don't have that advantage of killing each other,
Man, I
Yeah,
think
I don't
that
know.
would
I
be,
mean, you might
if
be reaching.
anything, that might be noisy as fuck.
Yeah, you might be reaching.
Because the fucking chimp, they make noise.
It's
You know what I mean? They go nuts. You know what I mean? Might be kind of, but them with some fucking boxing gloves, I don't know. What about kangaroos with like boxing gloves?
Ooh.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
They'll scrap out.
They'll scrap. They'll
Yeah, they
scrap
would.
and they'll kick.
Ooh.
Those
Yeah,
kicks
they'll
are
kick the fuck
deadly.
out
They,
of
man.
you.
they be
yeah.
they be on their MMA shit.
So let me bounce on this tail and kick the fuck out of you.
Can
real
you only
quick.
find them in Australia?
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Kangaroos?
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
I imagine they're in a couple of zoos in
Yeah,
the
but
states
the-
in different
yeah,
parts of the world.
In zoos,
You know.
yeah, maybe some zoos somewhere.
But
Yeah, I mean, I
don't think you're going to run across them on your hikes.
Yeah.
No,
This,
no.
I'm pretty sure that, but I figured I was like, I don't know if the LA Forest has like, I don't know. What if this?
Well, the
No.
question insinuated that you believe that in Australia, like you're allowed to fight kangaroos there. Like, you just go
I'm pretty
start
sure you
boxing.
could. There's so many of
There's a
them.
lot of them.
You could get in an engagement with the fucking kangaroo.
Yes,
you
you
can.
could.
If you see
But you
one,
would have to be dumb enough to go do that.
if you see one in your yard and he's like, I don't know, like, now if you're bigger than him, just go up and square up with him.
Fuck that. You
No.
see how buff those dude? You see how?
Hey, this
They
one
kinda
dude
buff.
saved.
Look
this-
at that. You want to square
Oh,
up with
shit.
that?
Look at his
No,
chest.
look
Yeah,
at
you,
him.
yeah, you try chopping him.
Hey.
You want
Look
to
at-
chop him? He's like,
No.
That's full
You're
grown.
flexing your chest like
Brother,
you,
rocked up.
GF.
hey,
More than me.
hey, what's crazy? What's crazy?
Look at
A
him.
while back, this dude
Who gave
saved,
him steroids?
this
dude?
dude saved his dog by fucking taking one on a fucking kangaroo. The
That's-
fucking kangaroo had his dog, and homeboy came and bah, pieced
That's
him up.
inspirational.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you notice he didn't try to stay fighting with it. He fucking rolled right
That's,
the fuck
that's,
off.
that's all I would
No.
want if I
You
ever
just
had
have to
that
get a
situation.
couple of hits on that
Oh,
one.
now you want
That-
to take a shot on a kangaroo?
That kangaroo
That's
was
realistic.
You got
This
it.
is
You got it more than I got mine.
That kangaroo looked at him
Fuck
like,
that kangaroo up, though.
gave him one in the snout. Boy.
He said, what fool?
Hey, that's a decent kangaroo to punch, though, man. Like, I wouldn't punch the one behind, like the jail
No,
kangaroo.
The jail
Fuck
kangaroo.
that, dude.
No, that dude,
Like,
that
he
fucking
was
kangaroo
rocked.
was
Look at that.
big as fuck.
Like,
What fool? What? Square up then. Oh,
hey.
yeah. See, they would.
No,
You
all
kick
right,
me in my-
see, I'd be side
Yeah, see,
bullying
on a
him.
big kangaroo, you'd get
Hey,
fucked
yeah,
up by that.
I'd give him a side kick like a motherfucker right
Wow.
It's
Whack.
crazy how they use their tail. Look
Give
how
him
they're
a
using
side
their
kick.
tail.
Yeah, I'd give him a back spinning kick right there.
He can
Yeah.
like he was.
Look at
Is that Australia? Where the fuck is that? That looks like
Yes.
the project
That's-
somewhere.
now.
That's Australia, dude.
Man,
Look,
I-
he balances
On his
like
tail.
yeah. That's
His-
fucking.
You're a
His pet,
spring.
mate.
Dude, that's somebody's Mexican uncle right there, bro. Where is this? Is this in Huntington Park? Whose uncle is
Yeah.
like
Whose
the
deal
owner?
He's
is
like,
this?
get the fuck out of here.
Who's triple A fucking uncle drummer is this, bro? Like,
He's smoking too, right?
Bro, this
Smoking,
Was he
drinking.
smoking?
Watch, he's gonna do some
Like,
like.
hey.
all it takes is 2 of them to be released. Somebody
just-
have 2 of them out here, and then they release them in the
Man,
wild.
I would be kicking that motherfucker like side kick, roundhouse kick. Like he would know that I wasn't fucking around. Fuck that shit,
You get spooked by a kangaroo, huh?
man. Oh man, I'm telling you, man. Like if a dog, we went through this. If a dog came at me, I'm gonna fucking sock his. I want to bite him.
Yeah, biting's not off limits.
Look at that,
No,
bro.
Look at him.
That's
He's
a-
like, he's
Look at
buck.
that.
He's
Dude,
like, he's
that-
buck.
Now that one though,
that's a jail size
He's like,
kangaroo,
hey,
bro.
come out here.
He's done some time.
they're like Debo.
Come out here. I dare you to come out here,
Look,
fool.
he chest bumped him.
He's done some time, bro.
He
Look
bumped
at
into the
him.
You
glass.
want some?
Look
Come
at
on.
those facts,
Trees.
though.
Damn, bro, he's mad.
Uh-oh.
In these trees.
He said, come out here, fool.
Oh shit!
It's
This is
outside
an
some-
apartment.
For you fool.
It's outside somebody's house.
He's trying to get in. He's looking at himself, trying to fucking punk himself
Look at
real
the
quick.
claws, dude.
Yeah,
look
look
at
at
those
that
talons.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yo, you'll get scratched the fuck
look like
up.
bear
man.
claws.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that.
That size, you have to
Want a beer?
contemplate.
Yeah, I would love a beer or a shot.
I got you a bit. I'll go get one.
Yes. All right, we're
Is
almost.
anybody joining me in a shot or just me?
I could do one with you. Shit.
GP, that's my man.
I do
Do one.
have.
I could do it. Oh, look this. Oh.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Oh shit!
What,
So
what-
they
what
actually,
are you, what
is
are you
this a
doing
work or
over
is this real? They're actually fighting out there.
I don't know if this is real.
That looks pretty real.
It does look
Look
pretty
at him
real.
still balancing on his tail.
Look at him. Oh.
He's fighting that thing.
Hey,
Where do,
hey
how-
guys,
how did they
how
allow
would like
this?
Mike Tyson do against
Oh,
the
he
kangaroo? He'd
killed
knock
the
that kangaroo out, wouldn't he?
You kill it.
He'd be done.
Oh,
Oh, hey, that's low blow.
He's like, what fool?
He's like, what?
What fool?
Look at the
Look
way.
at him. That's
Oh,
Get
they
the
called the
fuck out
ref.
of here.
He,
Look
what
at
are
how
you,
he's
are, you
standing
try-
though.
He's like, get
Uh-oh,
the fuck out
uh-oh.
of here, ref.
are you trying to rationalize
Oh,
the kangaroo?
Look at that shit.
He's trying to
He
reason
is.
with it.
He
Where did
is.
you find this? Is this like the circus? Or?
Oh, this is serious.
Look at
shit.
See, if
Okay,
you're
I-
smart, you kick the fucking tail.
I take his legs out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is fucking
exactly.
Whack!
crazy.
Take them
Exactly.
little skinny legs out.
Exactly.
The fucking tail is the third leg.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's working that
That
tail.
shit is crazy. Oh.
Oh, hey, well, whoa, where are we going with this now?
That's a interesting job.
That is crazy, right?
God damn.
I
that's
can't
crazy.
believe they
Worry
let him
about
do
that
that.
big old cake, like that rocked up one getting on top of me.
Oh yeah, no.
How would you get that thing off of you? Even me.
you know,
be-
What moves?
brute,
Hey!
brute force.
Hey!
What moves
Bite.
do you have for that?
Dude,
Suplex?
I don't have an answer for that. If he actually got you down and mounted you,
Yeah, if he did
I
that,
don't, man. Woo!
he
all bad.
grabbed you by the back of your head and he started kicking the fucking shit out of your fucking midsection like
No,
that. Yeah,
no,
no,
sir.
you
Fucked.
yeah. There's not a move for that.
The move is not to put your ass in that
Yeah.
The move is don't
situation in
get
the first place.
Yes, the move is don't get in the clutches of the fucking kangaroo, right?
Man, that shit is crazy. You saw that kangaroo was just fucking like looking at him like, what, fool? Even to the referee.
You
like,
ain't shit, fool.
Yeah, he was talking shit to the referee.
The referee was actually talking to him like,
Oh yeah, he was taking shots on the referee. He's like, "Fuck you! Don't talk
Oh,
to
he
me."
laid him
fool."
out.
ooh, look at him. But he'll take some shots. He'll take some belly shots.
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, he took him out. And then he
Well,
sits down.
It's a show.
We could have had
Aw.
a better finish than that.
There it is. The kangaroo won.
Man,
Kangaroo wins.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
because
you
you
can-
can't get somebody who really knows how to fight. They'll kill that thing. Because that's not one of them big buffed ones like in the wild like that.
motherfucking jailhouse.
Jailhouse rule.
Yo, when you saw the fucking pecs on that
How did it
motherfucker,
get so big? How do you think that thing got so rocked up?
They
From
gonna
somebody
get-
shooting them
go-
up?
Then you gonna show up with some tattoos one of these days. Rue life.
What?
This is that Rue life. What?
Somebody got something to say?
Rue
Who
life.
got something to say?
Yeah, you got something to say? This is Rue life.
Rue life.
like
in this
rule life.
piece.
Rue whoop.
Need some
I
tattoos.
mean, come on.
Can you,
man.
yeah, look at that, dude. No way.
He even got biceps. Look at it. Traps.
And look, he's reaching at you like, come here.
Yeah, bro.
What?
fool?
Come
Look
on
at
through
him.
here. Come
Look
on.
at him.
Come here.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a kangaroo.
Hey, let me talk to you real quick.
Let me holler at you.
He said, "I'm gonna make you my bitch."
He could.
Let me ask you something.
In these trees,
What size of
I'll
them
rush
shoes? For real, bro. That looks like an angry ass kangaroo.
What you got on my lunch?
cut on
Look
my
at that.
phone.
Look at them, like.
That's unreal, man. Look at the pecs. Look at the traps. I think he even got abs.
He's
Yeah,
like,
he's
I will
buffed
fuck
out.
you
I
up.
will fuck you. Come on.
Be
Come
a
on.
cool pass.
Hey,
Step
come
through
on,
here.
real quick.
Bring that shit in here.
It's gonna hurt to even sock him in the fucking jaw. It's gonna hurt.
Oof.
All that shit. All that.
You gotta club that motherfucker.
Yeah, no.
You gotta club him. That's it. Take him out. Club him.
Yeah.
Fucking club him. Knees.
Piece him up like
Boy, he
homie,
could have
right?
laid
Look
into
at
him
that.
there.
Because he took that
Look at-
punch. He took
wasn't,
that
he
punch.
wasn't ready for it. See?
But he
He
took
got-
it.
He did take it.
He took it.
You're like,
His
what?
legs did not move.
He was like, "What? You want to get buck?"
You ready to get bucked?
Oh, he's about to get
Look,
fucked
whoa,
up.
whoa.
Oh, he's
Oh,
about to
really?
get
Is that all you
fucked up.
got?
It's like,
Is that all you got?
Then he says, "Yo,
He's
come on."
like, "No, you know what? Here, boy,
I'm
here.
Let's go.
Let's get the fuck out of here."
I mean, you can't run either because a kangaroo will catch your ass in a couple
they
of
fast?
hops.
Yeah,
Are they
You know,
fast?
so like, I don't know.
I would
what's gonna
imagine
happen
that
right
big
there, man.
motherfucker would.
They could jump from
They
like,
can jump and
yeah.
everything like that. So I don't know, but he got one in. He got a good one in.
He got a good one in.
to the roof.
Who was filming that?
His boy, wife,
somebody was
son.
I
like-
don't know. Somebody that was far away from the action. He had his zoom
He had
on.
yeah,
How did they catch that?
He had zoom.
Zoom was on hit.
That's why I said earlier, if there was a Bigfoot, if you could catch that, you could catch a Bigfoot.
Ezone wants to go hunt Bigfoot.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
it was a question of this competition thing, and I said, yeah, I'll be down for it. What did you say, Raz, dude?
Oklahoma
Oklahoma.
may soon be having an official Bigfoot hunting season and a $25,000 prize.
Can you imagine people just shoot each other on accident? I thought it was Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt that does happen. Because somebody's going to try to prank someone and end up getting shot.
Right.
Well, it's a prize for catching the Bigfoot.
That's what I'm saying. Someone's going to, prank one of their homies or somebody and end up getting fucked.
Got bear trap.
Are we believers in Bigfoot here or non-believers?
I mean, I don't know. Anything's
believe.
possible.
Yeah, it's possible. Absolutely possible.
It's not impossible.
Nothing is.
If there's aliens out there, right?
I mean,
Which a
think-
lot of people
Wait.
didn't believe in the first place.
Yeah, if you stay in Vegas, have you? And I believe that Vegas is like the Men in Black type of town where like you have like fucking aliens. They can just wander around there because it's it's Vegas. You kind of accept it. You know what I mean?
I believe it could be possible. I just think it's hard to believe that nobody's caught. They've caught pictures of aliens. They got pictures of aliens. They got
They
pictures
just
of
ain't
ghosts.
showing those.
They got pictures of spirits.
But not Bigfoot.
I just can't. I want to believe. I think it'd be cool. I just
But
can't
we
believe
haven't-
that
Well,
somebody couldn't have.
Well, we
A-
haven't.
a- as of
picture?
as of late, there's been people around, that have submitted footage to these certain shows, and they're not saying it's Bigfoot, but it looks like what is described as what a Bigfoot would be.
Mm-hmm.
I think there
And,
can.
and like 3 or 4 people caught this, like in like mountainous type areas and shit like that.
Well, I think that there's also a lot of area that we haven't even seen or been able
gone
to get
to,
or gone
yeah.
to yet. So you can only imagine what's up in there. Different species.
Species.
There's that word.
That species.
Second show.
You know what I mean? So,
Species is all over.
I don't know.
but something could be there. You could have a fucking a very big bear. You could have
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? It could be
You
anything.
have some hairy mountain man.
A very hairy
There could be
mountain.
something like that. I wish somebody does get.
You would
picture,
just
'cause I
think
wanna
with all the technology that
Yeah,
exists
I mean-
now, somebody would have caught something definitive, and they haven't. You've seen more shit like that people have seen in the skies that people have caught
Yeah.
on their phone before catching.
I hope somebody catches it because there's enough shows out there.
Well, also that picture that we keep seeing of Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
The old school one.
Sasquatch.
It's the
Sasquatch.
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 That's
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
I mean, it's an old picture, and if that's still our source,
Then you know they haven't seen shit.
and we have, like you said, we have all the technology to capture shit so fucking quick now. Why
Yeah.
don't we?
Yeah.
All right, I feel you.
It's not
Is
even talking
that
about.
the only thing that comes up?
mean,
for
Look at
you,
that.
Is that from the $6 Million Man? Remember that?
You know what? But that's what I said. I said that's fucking.
That was Andre the Giant
That was fucking bionic
that
Bigfoot.
played Sasquatch
Was
there.
it?
Yeah.
it was.
He was tall enough.
Andre the Giant played
That's a big
Bigfoot.
dude there.
On the $6
on the
million.
$6 Million Man.
He was on this pimp
Wow.
stroll right there. You saw the little pose right there. You
He
saw
like-
him doing like
looked
yeah,
back.
you know.
Oh,
I got
man,
this.
he made-
Andre was big, dude. I met him when I met him. He was at the end of his career, but so I don't if he was 7'1",
He's a big
2,
dude.
3, but
Yeah, it was-
there's a lot of tall people in wrestling that are 7 feet that are basketball players. But
There he goes right there. Look,
he-
look how small he
wow.
made Lee Majors look.
Yeah, I mean those paws are real.
That was the shit, man.
He was
that
a
was
big
my
dude,
show
bro.
right there.
Big dude. That was a good show.
$6 Million Man.
What was it? The Bionic Woman? What was the other one?
That was the
Bionic
Bionic Woman.
Lin-
Yeah.
Lindsay Wagner.
She wasn't quite worth $6 million apparently, so they just called her the Bionic Woman.
6
No.
million wouldn't get you shit today, would it?
Well, I
Bionic
don't know.
Woman.
$6 million.
Then Wonder Woman too, right? But not bionic.
Wait, what?
Remember that music?
Yeah. Yeah, whenever they do something that was illustrating their superpower or
That was the $6 Million Man, right? Like
Yeah.
he would do.
if he was gonna run at super speed, they would show him in slow
In
motion.
slow motion.
I did like that show though.
That
Or
was
when he
the
was gonna
shit.
jump.
When he
high.
jumped.
Yeah, when he jumped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man,
Damn,
that was the
look
shit,
at that.
man.
Lindsay Wagner, she was hot.
Lee Majors, Lindsay Wagner.
Mm.
Mhm.
She had problems with her tech though. Lee Majors didn't have any problems with his tech. I mean, Steve Austin.
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin, yeah.
Steve
Oh,
Austin.
that's right. His name was Steve Austin.
Yeah, Steve Austin's tech was all the way
right.
dialed in. With Jamie Summers,
Her shit was.
her shit was fucked up now and again.
Yeah, a little sus
Jamie
sometimes.
Summers.
They sussed her fucking tech
Yeah.
out, dog.
Shit was half price parts.
Yeah. They used Steve Austin's leftovers.
Cold beer, right?
That's good.
Burr.
Dink tank.
It is. It is.
So what is this beer that you guys have? What speak on this.
This is this is the little gift from Sweetwater Brewing Company in Atlanta. They sent this. This is I guess the Fuck 2020 triple hazy IPA, and it's called the Dank Tank series, and they make a limited edition. And it's about 9.6% in alcohol. It's a good hazy
Wow.
IPA. It's just a little gift from the first people that did the collab with B Real.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Nice.
Tastes good.
You know,
Nice.
Word.
can't say no to good beer. You know?
This is a truth.
Clearly.
That is.
It ain't no Coors Light.
Yeah, it ain't no Coors Light.
No, just call it a light.
Yeah, just not a light.
Beer.
Could you grab me a light?
Yeah,
Word.
light. Could you grab?
Hey, let me get a light, man. Here's a Coors Light.
And a
You'd
burr,
look at
too.
you'd look at them like, what are you talking about? What are you doing?
God damn it.
I asked for a light, fool.
Yeah. That'd be fucked up.
Yo, did you hear?
Uh-oh.
No.
Nope.
I did.
Did anybody tell you?
What?
Okay, no. Check this out. In China, did you hear that they have that new test for
Yes.
fucking COVID? Did you put it up the ass?
What?
He
A
swabbed the ass.
suppository, as they call
What?
it?
No, in the fucking drive-through.
Well, it's still a
Why the
suppository.
ass?
I don't know. It's a swab. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, wait,
Why
this
ass?
what?
Yeah, it's proven to be
Faster.
more accurate. But here's the thing.
Wait, no. Oh, it's a test.
Yeah, a
they
coronavirus
swab-
Oh
test.
no.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
That's way fucking. That's a whole lot
Right.
You know what?
for a test.
That's a drive-through.
I mean, more accurate.
You want to step on my balls while you're at it? Fuck.
There's way too much fucking anal porn coming out of Japan for
no.
me to believe that that's true.
and so
That's
you-
crazy, and
so
it's
you-
crazy that you knew that.
No, I was just reading it, man.
No, it
yeah,
was-
you read
yeah,
a
It
lot.
was real
about
news,
It
dude.
was real news, man.
I
It
know.
was-
I read
you
that
know,
shit too.
Yep.
And the thing about it is that I was just like, my mind just went, you know, like what-
Where it always goes.
You know, what happens? You know, hold up, like, you know, stick your ass out the window.
All right,
You
get
know,
out.
I mean, you get out. I mean, it's a drive-through, so
But
you
what happens
get
if
out.
you weigh like 500 pounds and you got that 500-pound ass? I mean, would
In
you?
Japan?
You know, just put your crack
Yeah,
in the
I
middle.
don't know.
Nah, nobody's bigger
How
than
do
Ray
you-
over there.
Only
Would you do
sumos.
it? Who would do a job putting it in people's asses like that?
You know,
I mean,
Hey,
Hey,
they
nothing.
do.
I
they do.
Would, do you know anybody that would do that job?
is it a
No.
must?
I
Cairo.
don't know.
Do you think they get paid a lot to be sticking swabs up people's asses? And then, you know, some of them asses are woo.
Do they
some
have-
of them
they-
are dirty. Some
have
are
to
stank.
wash.
Some are just
That's
not.
pretty stank.
I mean,
Yeah. What a
just to
job.
have that job. I hope they make a lot of money.
So
Right?
so then I guess that you would be cool with it being like 10% less accurate. I'm cool with the 10% less
Yeah,
accurate,
I'd
right?
be cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Is
You
it
ain't
faster?
swabbing my ass.
Huh? It's faster. It's like more accurate.
Well,
But
how
is it
much
faster?
is it?
Faster. I don't know. You know what I mean? Whoop. You know, I don't know.
Like,
No,
does
he
it-
means he
is
means
more
the
accurate.
results.
Like, does it go up your ass?
He said,
Like, does it fucking go up your ass, and then like 2 minutes later, you're like, oh fuck it,
could
I got
be.
this shit.
It could be.
He's considering
Maybe
it now.
like-
See, this
I'm just wondering, like, what's the whole purpose of somebody saying, hey, let me just go ahead and have a cotton swab stuck on my ass real quick.
All right, well, check it out. It's like the ones that go up the nose and everything. You get those results in what, maybe like 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
20 minutes.
So
So
that's
the-
got to be
Maybe
like
the other
5
one turns
minutes.
color like a birth control
One in
thing.
the ass is 5 minutes.
Well,
2.5.
okay. So check this out. This is how they've been finding like the hot spots is like in the sewage, like in the urine and the shit.
Whoa.
So you know that's probably where they're getting this from.
Don't take
Like-
shits.
TM.
Where did you read this?
Man, this is big news, man. This is on
Really?
the Google News, Apple News. It's everywhere, man. It's right there.
It is all the professionals
Yeah.
out there.
It's right there, man. Daily
Okay, I'm about
News.
to start-
It's
I
right
just
fucking
Find it.
there.
I bet you Vice has something about it
Yep.
too.
Yeah, everybody do.
We have some great
There you
See,
go.
right there, there it is.
China
it.
rolls out anal,
Anal
swab
swab.
coronavirus test, saying it's more accurate than a throat method.
Wow.
That's not.
Then why
No,
why are
why
they
they showing the
opening her
throat?
mouth? Is that does
That's
she
a
shit
stock
from her
photo,
mouth?
bro.
Showing the ass.
Yeah, no. The cover
Well-
should be somebody like spreading their ass cheeks
No,
and the fucking
no, it
swab
shouldn't.
going in
That-
there,
yeah,
bro.
that-
What do you
they
mean?
won't sell one paper because they won't be able to publish
Are you
it.
kidding? You get that shit graded, bro? It's
You cannot publish it.
But
I would be offended if I was that lady because they're calling her.
You're an
okay,
asshole.
But wait a minute.
That lady-
Maybe though, if you say, "Look, I just ate ass, so you don't have to," you know.
There you
what I mean?
go.
You know what I mean? Then they can
Where
just
did-
do the swab. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Okay, that's-
I don't know where
I'm
we've
out.
gone.
Where did
I'm
that
out.
come from, Bobo?
You
I'm
just
out.
went somewhere
Where,
that I don't
where
know.
did you bring that
So
from?
that
Eat
increases
ass?
the accuracy of. That's what he's getting at.
I don't know how you got that out of
I-
it. It's
bro.
all good.
Yeah.
You my
Um,
manager and all, but wow. Where did that come from?
He's
Eat
gonna start.
ass?
Now he's gonna start crying.
What do you mean?
That's serious shit, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, fecal.
For real.
Feces.
Man, you've been on some shit today.
Yeah. A lot of shitty sources of conversation.
All right. Do you have any submissions,
you've been
Skinny
microdosing.
Pablos?
Let me double check.
You have one?
Let's see what we got here.
I think he is.
We got
What you got for today? Oh wait.
Oh no.
Oh no. More Andy.
Andy doing his thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Aton.
Aton.
He's not here
He's a little
today. This is
crazy.
where he's at today.
Playing PS5 so he can be real.
Practicing his 2K skills.
Yep.
You got lucky.
Yes.
I like that.
Oh, that's tis I, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Creative. So-
So Andy, he's back
Damn.
doing things.
Hey.
Second
Andy
there
J.
I was, and I told B Real to stop hitting my bell.
I gave this
Okay.
look like,
Cowbell.
hey,
That's the it. Raz dude.
That's Andy.
you're really going in on Andy, aren't you?
What
Oh,
the
what's
fuck
up?
is
Fuck
this?
is that?
Whoa.
Oh.
What the fuck is
It says
is
Smash
that?
that like button.
Smash that
Looks
like
like a
button,
commercial
Doug.
in Korea.
Oh wow, that's horrible.
So you moved on to harder drugs, huh, Ant?
I thought
Yeah.
I thought it was something else for a minute.
Yeah, me too. I was like, what the fuck?
Look at that. Oh. What?
The guy's like, holy
What
shit.
the hell was? Oh, I thought that was something else.
Yeah, we
You
all
know-
did.
You know
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying?
whoa, how'd you
I
get-
said, yo?
Still impressive.
You kind of
It
did.
is impressive.
You know,
There's no doubt about
you
that.
as an Asian dude kind of look like the Asian dude who has the coolest shoes and coolest cards. Pull that like, you like they kind of mix you in with the whole Asian thing because they don't. It's not your teeth. It's not like it's like they squint your eyes a little bit. Like
Ty, look when I'm high. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That one
You
there.
look
is-
high
that-
as
that
shit
one-
right there.
That one there. is-
bro, you
Super high.
if you were Asian, you would have the cool like I mean you have cool shoes, but like you'd be like the dedication, bro.
Hmm.
Just off this picture.
I mean, I don't even know what you're
Damn.
trying to get at,
That's
but
all
okay.
that and dim sum.
DM.
Or
Son.
that was interesting.
That was all we
Truly
got.
We've gone
interesting,
some
though.
weird, different places.
That was
today.
like out of left field for them to put that there.
But that's
Oh.
how the commercial is.
I would love
They
to.
gave him mine.
Party foul. I should have had mine.
Nah, I need a joint.
Oh, you can't have one.
I
of these,
just
dog.
gave him mine, bro.
You can't have one of these, dog.
Did he have like 10 of them, bro?
I said no.
Oh, we do have another one from this from E.G. Zample. Sent in some
All right, let's see what we got.
some Cypress Hill art.
Oh,
Bang.
nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
Painting.
All right.
Nice job, sir.
Oh, yep.
Dope.
What year do you guys think that is?
Damn,
That's
man.
right.
No, he just did that, but
No,
You know
that
that's-
look. What do you
Oh.
think?
Yeah, like that's-
that look right
maybe
there. Hold on, let me see it
Early
again.
2000s.
That's
Earlier.
94.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
94
93,
B-Roll?
94, yeah.
But on
Wow.
the bottom,
On the bottom, that's 2008,
10, 2011.
2008.
Okay.
Because Rise Up was 2008, wasn't it?
I think you're right.
I think I'm right.
I think you're right.
Fucking A.
That's gonna be like well, like a standard portrait, like for you, man. Like you know what I mean? Like how like it be like look at that silhouette. Like it's like different phases of you before your hair grew out, and it's like you could tell the different time, the different. If you made a timeline, it'd be like this is early, be real, and then it's like the other. Then it's like you got the haircut. And move it on. You can make your own timeline.
Yeah,
Maybe they should.
absolutely.
A word.
Teeny man.
Word.
B, when you see that, what song do you think of when you see that? Just first song that comes to your mind.
Probably We Ain't Going Out, Insane, something like that.
That's cool.
Because that was on deck next. I was wearing the big pirate hoops, too.
Hoop earring.
I was wearing the big pirate hoop earrings.
Big ones.
Yeah. Huge ones.
But if I'm gonna have to emphasize big one.
They're jingling, baby.
They were big.
No,
man.
they were tight.
I mean, they were cool. He was, but he was rocking them shits like pirate
I was
style.
rocking them. You know, I was jumping in crowds with them motherfuckers, too. I stopped that shit.
No.
That sounds painful.
Because I got one of them pulled one
Yeah.
time, and it
Oof.
almost pulled my fucking ear off, or split my ear,
Oh, yep.
and
Don't
that
want
did not feel good.
No,
A pirate's life for me.
no.
Yep. That's when I stopped wearing hoops and put the fucking stud or whatever shit I was wearing at the time.
And that was one time that you went in with your chain. They were trying to pull that shit off. You
Yeah,
had
in
like
Chile.
a
Oh, I
fucking-
can imagine the
and you-
chain.
And you had
Oh, in
like
Chile,
a fucking,
yeah.
fucking rope burn almost like on your shit.
Yeah, I was wearing a thin chain,
Yeah.
and that fucking thing wouldn't break easily somehow, right? Other bigger chains snapped like that from the clasp, but the thin chain for some reason didn't want to snap, and it was digging into me, like it cut me. Like I held that scar for a few years from that chain. He was talking
Anybody
about.
ever get your chain?
Oh yeah, in Chile. The one he's talking about, different place. That was, I can't remember what city we were in for that.
Look at that.
But it was a thin ass fucking chain with a little small pendant on it. I thought it would snap. I didn't want it to snap, but I didn't even think about it. I was just getting pulled every
Right.
which way, and that shit just cut me. But the one that got away,
Ooh.
was a thick one. And the promoter told me, "Hey, don't jump in the crowd because they're gonna eat you up in there." And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever. I've been in crazy crowds before. This ain't nothing." So I fucking jumped in, And yup, they
He was
fucking
right.
they ravaged the fuck out of
Where
me
were
in
you?
there.
Where were you?
We were in Chile, 1996.
Mm-hmm.
Jumped in the crowd,
Wow.
and they start pulling every which way at me, and I'm holding my shirt forward so that I don't get choked out by my chain, and I'm doing the verse.
Right.
Cause last time I didn't do that, that's when I got cut. Like I let them sort of drag me, and I was doing the verse, and it cut into me. After that, I started pulling the chain so it wouldn't cut into me anymore. I'd have control of it, and a bunch of hands grabbed the chain, boom! It snapped, and I feel it just roll right out of my hand.
You ever retaliate?
No,
You can't, right? Because you out there doing it.
no,
so.
I'm doing the song, and you know,
Yeah.
it was my own fault.
You
Couldn't
ever
blame them.
You ever see a chain pop up? Be Real's chain for
No.
sale on.
No, because out there, that chain would have fed a family for
Right.
Right.
You
for
wasn't
a
going
while.
to see that again.
no,
That chain.
never. That shit just, I saw it go. I felt it and saw it go. I just saw the fucking chain slip right out of my hand.
And that's when you do
Damn.
the what's it called when you jump out and
Yeah,
did you ever do that, Bobo?
he warned
Oh,
me.
yeah, all
Oh,
the time.
we
You
all
all
used
did
to.
it?
All of us.
All the time.
Yeah.
There was
That's
there
gotta
was-
be a cool feeling though. I mean, as long as nobody's like
When
not
it
trying to
goes
stick
right.
their finger
when
up
it
your
goes
ass
right,
or
it's a
nothing.
cool feeling. I mean,
I can
like,
imagine just laying out and just
like to see him.
Oh,
I
that'd be
saw
so
him
cool.
like do a verse,
Let
a
me get
whole
it.
no, a whole fuck that
Get the
one
light back.
verse, a whole song like
on the what's it
going
called?
around,
What's it called?
going from all the way
What's
to the
it called
back.
when they do that? When you jump up and they carry you over.
Crowd
What's-
surf.
Crowd surf.
Crowd surf.
Crowd surf.
So like going all the way to the back, turning around and coming back.
Doing a verse?
During the fucking song. He said, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start it off from here, and I'm gonna end out."
That's cool,
And
man.
then and they
that's
didn't
good
drop
stuff.
him. They didn't drop
That's
him.
good. Did they ever drop you?
No. Well,
They never
once
drop 'em.
once they did.
But probably accident.
Yeah. Well, whenever if I jumped out and they weren't ready for it, yeah, I bowled them right the fuck over.
Dude, that's so cool. I couldn't imagine all the crap that I've done. I couldn't imagine doing that. That's got to be a cool ass feeling.
Yeah,
man.
you'd hurt people.
Why do I? No, I wouldn't. Why would I hurt
If you
people?
jumped out in the crowd, yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, you would.
Really?
Yes,
Because I'm so big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't going out to intentionally hurt people. It's just
No,
that
I
they
just-
would be like, it would be tough for motherfuckers to catch somebody
I would
like
warn
you,
'em.
unless they were like, you know, they had no choice, and it's like they're packed the fuck in, nobody can move.
Because you're actually
That's the
jumping,
whole-
right? You're actually
Right.
launching out too.
Right.
Yeah, you kind of just want to just sort of lay out because if you jump, they're not catching you. They got to be as big
Dude,
as you are.
I'm
There's
gonna
got to
ask
be
a
like an
favor.
army of Samoan
I'm
motherfuckers
gonna
out there
ask a
waiting
favor.
to catch you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna ask a favor.
what you want to do?
When the COVID's over and we're having live entertainment again, and you guys are on tour, you gotta say, "All right, listen. I know he's a big ass,
You want to pull
but
one off, huh?
man, I would give anything to feel that, man. Just
Wow.
I think it'd be
These
cooler than
motherfuckers
hell.
would be
I
Psyched to try and catch you. They probably
would, they
would.
probably-
I'd slowly lay you over. I don't know, but I don't want to hurt nobody. But I couldn't imagine the feeling of just all them hands just moving you around and just and being high and just.
It-
Oh,
yeah,
man.
it's crazy.
It is an incredible feeling when
bet
it
it
goes
is.
right.
Until
bet
they
it
take
is.
your weed that you
What?
forgot.
What?
Yeah.
They take your
Until they
weed.
take
What?
your weed that you forgot in your pocket, maybe possible.
Well,
Don't ever go in.
Yeah,
I'll in there.
Don't have shit in your pocket.
No, I shouldn't. They get in your pocket. I guess they could.
But some
Yeah.
people do.
Do your car keys?
Hey man,
Yeah, anything.
I've had motherfuckers get in my pockets. Yeah.
Yep.
That's all I'll say about that. They've got
Okay,
in my
well, I'm
pocket.
gonna do empty pockets, sweats,
Yeah.
and just I would, man, I would give anything to just feel that. I think that would be. I mean, that would be so cool to do that. Till somebody tried something stupid.
Yeah, nobody
Well,
would though.
Nobody
No,
would.
nobody would.
Good.
Nobody would, because if they're committed to like
Yeah.
rolling you up and fucking
Wouldn't that be
passing
cool?
you around,
Please,
they
if you
try
ever
to do
get a
shit.
chance,
word.
talk to my manager over there, Bobo. Could
Hey,
we-
you know, if you want to do that,
I'll
you
talk
know,
to your
that's not a
manager
problem.
and see what we can do.
We can talk
okay,
about
but
that.
the only thing is, I don't know if I want to say this. Nah, it'll be fine. What am I going to be wearing? Do I have to wear like just my normal stuff, or
I mean, whatever you're comfortable in, man.
Whatever you're
You know?
comfortable.
like you wouldn't want to see me in a tea bag, right?
No,
No,
no, I don't think anybody would want that. Whoever's catching you definitely don't want that.
So
no.
I'm going to fall right away. They're going to
You
drop
gonna
me.
They could
You
be
gonna
like,
hit-
what?
You gonna hit the flow.
Yeah, that's the way to get.
Yeah, you hitting the flow.
They're like, no, that's
Nope.
not it.
Tea bag.
We ain't catching that.
We're going to let that go.
No.
This ain't that type of concert.
Nah. Mm-mm. That might
Just things that I think about.
that might work at like Right Said Fred concert.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? You remember them?
I do remember
Pablo's
that.
like, what the fuck is right said Fred?
You never heard of Right Said Fred?
I have.
Nope.
Oh yeah. I am
I'm
too
too-
sexy for this
Oh,
shit.
please, please.
You haven't seen. I mean, you would not approve of this kind of video. You
No,
wouldn't.
you wouldn't.
Not at all. You know.
There you go. There you go. Huh.
Not,
There they
not
go.
at
Right
all.
said Fred.
But
That
Right
was I'm
Said-
too sexy, right?
But Right Said Fred.
Oh,
they
boy.
had the shit popping for a minute from their song "I'm Too Sexy." They were too sexy for their car, too sexy for their shirt.
Yep.
Too
They were-
sexy for their house.
They
Too
were just
sexy,
too
it hurt.
sexy.
So
Yes.
sexy it hurt.
It hurt.
Bo.
It just hurt.
I
Ow.
thought
Facts
it-
me.
now that
Great
you said
song.
I'm too sexy, I have a story about a strip club, Undertaker,
Oh.
that song, and being on stage, but I don't know if I should say it.
You should definitely say it.
He
Oh,
said,
Because
I don't know.
Undertaker is my buddy, and I don't know if I should. I press it with things about him, but we're all friends, right? You guys aren't
Oh,
going to
yeah.
tell nobody,
Just
are you?
us.
Are you
Just
going to tell me?
us.
Are you guys going to tell me about
No.
it?
No.
Nope.
no.
Boy, I don't know if I should say this. Mark, I love you to death, so I don't know if you're listening, but yeah, what the hell. We're at a strip club called the Crazy Horse in Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Okay.
There was the Crazy Horse Saloon, and there was the Crazy Horse
Horse
2. This
2.
is Crazy Horse Saloon. We're wrestling. We're in town. We're in the club that it's called, like I said, the Crazy Horse Saloon, and that song comes up, and Taker. Oh boy, I should say this. Mind you, we've been drinking and doing all type of crazy stuff that night, like we always did in Vegas. Probably visited a tattoo shop or two. But Taker is on stage on a pole to the song "I'm Too Sexy for This," whatever the hell it went. I'm too sexy, and he was actually on stage on a pole dancing to that song, and I love him to death. And if he hears this, I'm sorry, but it is true. And there's better things after that happened at the club, but we're gonna leave those alone. But he was actually on stage, and like I said, Mark, I love you. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up, but you know it's true.
Okay, so all right, so he got it turned up. He started to turn up.
He started the party.
He started the party with that
At
What
the strip
happened?
club.
at the club.
At the club, could you imagine having film of that?
Mm,
Well, he
We
said-
did a lot of things that night at the club.
mm.
I can only imagine Teeny drawing that.
I shouldn't even have said it, but you know it's funny, but it's true. I mean, it's not like it didn't
Yeah,
happen.
I mean, it's a hard visual.
It's a hard.
It's a
visual.
hard visual.
Do you guys remember the Beverly Brothers?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, I don't want to. I get myself in trouble going too far sometimes. But while that was happening,
I
the
understand.
Beverly Brothers were in the liquor room with a couple girls.
Mm.
And I'm gonna stop there, but it was a crazy night, man, and it was like a normal night for us back then.
Damn.
But could you imagine that big 6'10", tattooed, death-looking son of a gun on stage? I'm too sexy for it. Yeah.
It's party 1, 2, 3.
Party
One,
one,
two,
two,
three.
three.
And I love you, Mark. I hope you don't see this.
He will.
It's only us here.
But it's true. So, I mean, it's not like it ain't true.
They're gonna tag the shit out of him.
But when you're looking at me once again, and I didn't have the what
No, I'm just still trying to get that visual of Undertaker because he
on
was like
stage.
one of my favorite
I can't
wrestlers.
picture
One
it
of my
either,
favorite
bro.
people.
And I'm trying to picture it. I'm like,
I can't.
I can't.
Me either.
I can't
So sexy it
process
hurts.
I just.
I had
can't.
all his action figures, and I never made him do that.
I know I shouldn't have said
And
that.
What?
What?
Why would
Right
that-
now with
He
them.
was never, he was never treated in any inappropriate way.
He's got a sense
You
of
know,
humor. You know,
his-
that's
his-
all.
Okay.
No, but just great. I mean, if it happened, it's great. But I'm just saying.
If it happened.
Yeah.
Could you imagine seeing that?
Hey, dude.
Thank God there was no cameras back
Like
then.
I couldn't,
Yeah,
I
can you
couldn't
imagine that, bro?
So sexy it hurts.
No, I couldn't imagine I could not imagine you doing that.
No.
Not even as a joke.
Well, you know,
Well,
hey,
let me think. Wait a minute.
everybody's got a different sense of humor.
That
There it
would
is,
be
man.
hella funny though if you did pull.
It
some
would
shit
be
like
funny
that.
if you did that,
But see,
Yobo.
Bo, like I said, there's no cameras. There's no. You ain't got to worry about any of that. And anyway,
Shit.
that was a crazy night.
You ain't
We
get-
actually woke up. I'm gonna get myself in trouble here, but what the hell? We actually woke up. Nah, I'm gonna get myself. Nah, because he wasn't married at the time. We actually woke up in a hotel room in Las Vegas where I live. I called him and asked him, did he know where we were?
That's how.
Wow.
Because,
how blasted out y'all were.
but that's a long time ago, man.
You've calmed down since then, right?
Oh, marijuana calmed me way. When I was 27, I completely changed for the better,
Dope.
because I used to be an asshole, mean, just mean. And I'm a much better person now, and I'd rather be the person that I am now than what I used to be.
Weed is love.
Weed is love.
Weed is love.
It is.
It is.
Mean, huh?
Mean, dog.
Yeah. Mean don't get you nowhere.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Mean don't get you nowhere.
Get you
True that.
stressed.
I'm lucky that somebody hasn't shot my big ass, because, back in them days, people weren't shooting people and that type of crap. So,
You had to build up for that, huh?
yeah, I mean, if you acted the way that I did back then, you get shot.
Today,
You
yeah,
get shot.
because more people are,
Yeah. Or
carrying
beat up
shit.
by one of these UFC guys. Yeah, I'd much rather be nice.
Yeah, it's better.
Right, Ezo?
Yep,
Let's getting back to the. You're ready, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
You sure? You were ready today.
I was. That's the first
You
thing
told
I
me
told
You
you.
you
know,
said, hey.
you were ready.
No,
He
the
told
first thing
me.
I told him, I
Yeah.
was like, "Hey, what's up, GF?"
He goes, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Ready for what?" He goes, "Chop the hell out of you today." I'm like, "Oh." What did I say? Honestly, I said, "Did you want to take a practice chop?
Yeah, he said, "You want to get a few rounds?"
You want to practice because I want you to succeed." I offered that. Like, you take a couple shots at me. I was like,
You
"Dude,
wanna get a
I
free
want you
one?
to do good."
You want to get a free one real quick? Here.
Real quick.
I'm gonna
No,
do the Jerry Lawler give back,
They're gonna tune in next
like
week.
Jerry Lawler did for me. I'm gonna do for you.
Yep. They got to tune in and they got to smash the likes.
They
Like
gotta-
I hope you have done by now. All right. So if you haven't, please do smash the likes and if you're not subscribing already, subscribe to BeReal.tv or BeReal TV. Sorry, right here, YouTube and Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Share it out. Let your friends know. It's the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. We do it 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the start. We got Eric Fast Hands Bobo,
Yep.
C minus, Hall and Notes back there, Skinny Pablo and Colton Kilroy,
Secret lovers.
GF, and E-Zone, and myself, Dr. Greenthumb. Hello. If you're new to the show, welcome. But yes, help us out. Smash that like right now. And it's about that time
Oh, word.
that we open up the door.
Yeah, yeah, let's do that. First, did Bobo see the new Yobo promo?
Bobo has not seen the new Yobo
Oh, there's a
promo.
new
We're
Yobo
talking about chains and earrings. You're decked out in this one, so let's
Oh yeah.
check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see this.
I see that today. I see that today. First, I thought it was Eddie Murphy. I'm like, what am I looking at?
It's still good.
I seen that today. That
This is the
Kinda
two-step though.
It's kind of disturbing, bro.
is great.
Two-step. Bobo's in really
You
good
know-
shape.
You know what? No. First of all, that was a guy. That wasn't me.
It looks a lot like you.
That was
Look
not
at
me.
That was totally you.
That
man.
was not me.
Look at that
That
flat
was
top.
a guy that tried to be an instructor at one of my yobogenic facilities.
Oh, that's an
and-
imposter.
And that's an imposter, and he didn't make the cut. And he's trying to be an imposter.
I don't
and
know.
said
That
it's
looks a
me.
lot like you, Papa.
I don't know if that. No, that's not me.
Oh.
Damn.
That's you.
That's your face.
He's like,
Bobo.
oh.
You're caught.
Bobo. Whoa.
He's flexing up right there, dog.
Jesus.
Yobo 101.
The look of wonderment.
That's good.
Is there
That's
any-
not me. It wasn't me. Yes,
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
That
Oh,
you won the
looks
video?
like you.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. No, that wasn't me.
Damn,
No.
look at that.
I
Could you imagine
I
doing
told-
this workout video, or if that's what it is?
It's like a lot
So
of fun.
good.
Yeah.
Bobo, that's not you.
It's a fun workout.
That's not me.
No, that's
But that guy, he was looking very forward to doing that segment on TV.
It's all right now.
I mean, that night before, he was like, I can't wait. Show them how to do it.
I'm gonna show them new
gonna do
workout.
I'm going to show them how to work it out.
I'm
gonna
gonna
do it
work it.
Like this, then like that.
All
I'm
right.
going to work it like this and that.
I don't know. That looked like you, Papa.
Hey, man, easy.
All right.
Easy.
He said, hey man, easy.
Easy.
It's the star.
Stop it.
Easy star.
Easy, man.
Boom.
All right, come on.
First, we got Jose Diaz.
Jose.
He's saying he's cutting the broccoli
All right.
at the field. Smoked a blunt. One love.
All right.
Cool.
Good shit, mine.
Smoke it up.
Plant some leaves.
Yep. We got Stony Meadows. He's saying shout out for the first time you dedicate, or shout outs for all the time you dedicate to the 5150s. Every second of entertainment counts, especially during the lockdown.
Thank you very much.
Shout out to you, Stony. We got Dominic Darpino. He's saying can't wait till the Greenthumb opens in New Jersey. We need the anti-boof. And shout out to the Doctor, Paul Stanley, E-Zone, Godfather, and Captain Lou and Bobo.
I'll agree.
yes,
Yep.
yes.
Captain Luau Bobo.
Yeah, man.
Word up.
Next, we got Evil Genius 113. He's saying, what up, y'all? Happy birthday to the legend, DJ Muggs.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Evil genius.
We got Karina saying happy birthday to Muggs. Mad love and respect to the Hill and all the Soul Assassins. Love you, B, for all you do. Not a groupie like love, though.
Thank you.
So, CTFD, I'm taking. Okay.
All right.
We have Victoria Pastouche saying, I have a friend in Australia who told me they don't have to worry about people breaking into their houses. They have to worry about the ruse.
Yep. I mean, we just saw that. Fucking Rue was trying to break through the window.
They dig.
Know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I would get those fools drunk. So I would
Fuck
give
them
some-
ruse.
That rocked up one.
I would start giving those fools beers.
Leave some beers outside.
Just leave it
Open.
bowl.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause
Leave
if
a
they're
bowl
looking
of
for something,
beer.
just like if you toss
Oh.
a Foster's can in one of them, he's gonna pick it up and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
Dude, the last thing you want is a violent and drunk fucking Roo.
Bro,
fucking
have you
with
ever
you.
seen an impaired buff person that's fucking like doesn't really know what's going on?
It doesn't know its strength and just fucking decides to fucking punch a hole in your wall.
They can also be very easily manipulated.
True.
Mm.
All right.
So you can like domesticate the kangaroo at that point.
You seem
No.
to
At
know
that
a lot.
point, you capture
I
him and
don't think
domesticate
so.
him.
You seem to know a lot about kangaroos.
He about
don't.
that root life.
It's all assumption.
These are all scientific hypotheses.
Yeah.
Your hypotheses of
You barely know how to say that.
I know what it means, bro.
He's like the science guy stuff.
You know, like the science guy that won't come here.
Exactly.
Oh, Bill Nye.
Holy shit, dude.
Bill, why?
Oh.
Bill
He
Nye.
told me, dude.
Bill
like, nah,
Nye.
fam.
Be real, played his cowbell.
Yep. Played his fucking cowbell too, man.
He's like,
He
"Nah,
won't come down. Where's my cowbell sound?
What is
That
more
deep one
cowbell?
over here.
I got a
All right.
fever.
Next one.
Next one, we got Didi Arpino 719.
What up, Dee Dee?
He's saying, hey, GF, can you tell the road story with you and the Undertaker driving in the Memphis territory during a snowstorm? He's saying, if you don't remember, you told him quote, "It's my car, let me drive." And Taker says he gets hot anytime he hears that. Party 1, 2, 3.
He gets hot. Well, you know what? I have my side of the story. He has his, but I'll say that his story's a little bit more correct than mine. We were talking earlier about things that I've done, and you couldn't tell me anything. And if you told me something to do back in the day, I'd do the opposite if you told me. And the long story short, we're in Memphis. We drove 200 miles from Nashville to Memphis to make $50 and drive back to Nashville. And then when we got, now mind you, there's no cell phones back then, no internet, none of that.
Payphones.
So we drive 200 miles in the snow to find out that the show's been canceled. So we have to drive back. And back then we didn't have any money, you know. Long story short, he drives to about an hour out of Nashville, and all of a sudden I go, I want to drive. And he's like, hey, bro, you're from the West, man. There ain't no snow where you're from. You ain't used to drive. I don't care. It's my car. I want to drive.
Oh, shit.
Going back to that story, he couldn't tell me nothing back then. So reluctantly, he gives me the keys. He pulls over. He's like, I'm tired of you. We're an hour out of Nashville after seeing stranded cars, stranded people. It's a mess, man. It's a blizzard. Mm-hmm. This is where the story changes. He says that I took over, and when I took over, I got maybe 10 feet, put the car in a spin, ended up in a ditch, breaking the axles, where me, him, dirty white girl, dirty white boy, stayed in a hotel, a $35 a night hotel, after the police saved us and didn't let any of us sit in the front seat, put us all in the back.
Oh.
I know that I went at least 20 yards. At least 20 yards.
Okay. He
least.
gave you.
At least.
He gave you
He says
10
feet. I'm telling you, I went at least, 15 yards.
Wow.
Damn.
So he's shortchanging you by 5
So
yards.
why he tells the story, I think he was just on Joe Rogan telling these stories, but because he was hot, because he had drove so far for so long, and I had to take over.
Damn.
And I wrecked us, and he didn't make it home that night. You couldn't tell me nothing back then. I wish you could. I'd have been a lot better off if you could, but you could.
Yeah,
I really
well,
wish you could have.
you know,
Yeah,
hey.
so he says he's mad about it because he almost made it all the way in. But he should have not. He should look at him.
Pissed it.
Did you guys see the video that
That's
I
him
posted not
The
too
look
long
he
ago
gave
of
you.
him?
That's him looking at the car
Yeah,
in the
he's-
ditch.
Dude, what's cool about this whole thing is he's opening up now, telling stories, and so many of the stories involve me that I think is pretty cool because that was my road dog and still one of my best friends today.
You need to take that on the road, like do like to like go around and do like in-house things or whatnot, for the fans and tell his stories.
People always tell me I should write a book about my stories, and I say, if I did, nobody would believe them because they were just so wild. But it's cool to see Undertaker out there opening up on these shows, and he seems
Yeah.
to bring me up a lot. So nothing but love for that dude, man. He's a great dude and one of my best friends. And maybe I shouldn't have told the I'm too sexy, but I did. But he'll still love me, man. We're gonna get him on his show one day.
Yeah, we got to get him on.
He's gonna mess around and be in L.A. I'm gonna say, hey, come on, let's go grab something to eat, and we're gonna come down here. And he's not gonna have a choice.
And
That's
then,
gonna be great.
and then we're gonna tell us about this
Nah,
I'm too sexy story.
just play the song.
I don't. I
Just
should
play the song.
You know what? I should.
No, we gotta license that.
Is that bad that I said that?
No.
It's true.
Yeah.
I didn't say all the other. I didn't say that. I didn't tell the story about how we ended up in limos leaving. It was called Cheetahs at the time. We left Cheetahs, went down to Binion's, and by the end of the night, I swear to God, this is true. At the end of the night, we're on a flatbed truck, and they're dropping us off at the hotel where we ended up going to separate rooms. And I called him the next morning in Vegas, where I live, saying, dude, where are we?
Let's put these monsters on a fucking flatbed truck, ship
On a-
them out.
That's
Opinions.
true. I think Macho Man was with us too.
Damn.
Damn.
But
Rest in
on
peace,
we
Macho
started
Man.
off. That's how we used to do it.
Yo,
man.
y'all was wilding out.
Yeah.
Beyond, bro.
Yeah.
It was so
Well,
nice when there
it's
wasn't
not-
social media and you couldn't get busted for this stuff.
Oh yeah, now forget.
I can imagine the stories you guys have. I mean, I could imagine.
No,
I don't want to get you in trouble or nothing, but I can imagine.
We don't have.
Yeah, I bet you don't. I bet you don't.
All right, Pablo. Next one.
Yeah, man. Next, we got Kirsten Wright. Shout out to you for the emoji. Number 1 hand. We got Ernesto. Number one. We got Ernesto Silva. He's saying, yo, what's up? Got a question
What up?
for Bobo. How do you feel about what's going on with Robinhood? And would you recommend another app?
Well, Robinhood, that's good for the stocks. If you're into crypto, don't buy your crypto through Robinhood. But you know, Robinhood is cool, but it's like don't use it as your main shit. I don't think, you know, I don't.
Not as your wallet.
Not as the main thing, and don't buy your crypto from there.
There you go.
As told by Eric Bobo,
Eric Bobo.
Crypto,
your financial advisor,
crypto bo.
Cryptobo,
When
your
Bobo speaks, everybody
for
listens.
the best in financial advice.
Yeah.
Cryptobo.
The Bobo
What?
token.
Watch out now.
Watch out!
Watch out.
Told him.
I just know about the Bobo token. I don't know about anything else.
Are we clear?
All right. Next, we got Child of Yah. He's
What up,
saying,
yeah?
hey, yo, Papa Shango. You ever meet the boss man himself, Andre the Giant?
You just said
Yes, I did. I met Andre. Unfortunately, when I met Andre, it was at the end of his career when he had a hard time getting in the ring. What I remember about Andre, and I mean, he was 7-something, but when I met him, he was hunched over. I just remember how big his hands were. His hands were like this big, and just how big he was. And he used to play cribbage. I don't know how to play cribbage, but
Me
he used
neither.
to play cribbage all day. And I just, you know, like I said, I met him at the end of his career, but he was a true giant, not just a tall guy that got big. He was a true giant where his hands were, I don't know how big, but just ridiculously big. His wrists were that big. His fingers, it would be bigger than a cock ring, if you know what a cock ring
Oh
is.
shit!
Why do you guys always? All right, never mind. I still think I shouldn't have told that Undertaker story.
No, that's fine.
It's a great story.
I think
wasn't
we're
great. It
gonna
wasn't-
see
it
it.
wasn't
I
bad.
think,
This wasn't bad at all.
I have a feeling Teeny's putting something together.
Of what?
Would you want?
Don't be trying to instigate that.
But B, would you want somebody if you were on stage dancing? I wouldn't care.
I
Basically,
mean, I don't
there's
know.
no-
Bobo's been splashing me for the last couple months on stuff,
There we go.
Damn.
so I don't put it past.
What? What, dude, man? What you say?
No, I mean, you know, for the most part, we got a different kind of sense of humor, right?
Yeah.
He's seen me at my finest, for sure. if
I
you want,
could
if you
imagine.
want to call it that, you know what I'm saying?
I could imagine the stories that you two have.
Oh man,
Yeah, no, man. I know you. I just
You know, the thing about it, I think, is that there's a lot more funny events and stories than anything else.
yeah.
That
More than anything, yeah.
It's not a thing like, oh man. I mean, yeah, they were rough times, but it was never like with us. You know, we just like kind of rolled with all that shit kind of together, and we made
It's a crazy accumulation of stories.
yeah.
But
Like
guys,
shit.
during those rough times, were they some of the best times? Because I know when me and Undertaker talk, I hate to keep bringing up his name, but people know who he is. Over the last 10, 15 years, when we talk, we never talk about wrestling. We talk about old stories.
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's it's the same. You know what I mean? We
It's the
rarely
same.
talk about music when we're hanging
It's
out.
all those cool times, and
It's just random shit. And
Random shit.
I think that's so cool.
You know, so it is kind of cool, but like to me the rough times even with the group, the weird times like during like the Temples of Boom time was some great touring times.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That was like some of my favorite touring
I
times.
was in pissed off mode like a motherfucker, but it was still fun
There was
touring.
some fun touring times, you know. Everything else was kind of nuts, but yeah. Good times, though.
I can imagine, man. I'm just, that's cool. That the times that you remember a lot of the times is when you weren't making money, and you were starving, and in my case, living off of strippers, you know, and just.
I mean, there is some shit that's a blur.
Oh,
That's
a lot
what-
of
There's
that.
always blur moments.
There's a lot of blur moments in my head, you know, but they were good.
Yeah.
I imagined I was doing something that I thought was good.
Let me ask you a question, Bobo. Do you see footage of you on stage that you don't remember? Are you, B? Because
Yeah.
people send me clips of me wrestling. Like
Yeah.
today, I posted
Yeah.
something of me and Vader, and I don't remember doing that.
Oh yeah. I've seen some stuff there. Fuck, we did that. Oh yeah, we
Do
did
you ever?
that. Yeah.
But do you ever get to the point where I'm like I said, I posted something about me and Vader, and I don't remember doing that.
No, once I see it, I remember doing it. But like
Yeah.
you know, if you don't show me, I don't remember. You might bring it up, but unless you show it to me, like fuck, I don't remember.
Right.
Yeah, it'd have to be, for
this-
me, it had to be like some concert footage that, you know, I just really haven't seen that, you know, I don't even remember what was going on that day, but, you know, there it is. I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen some footage like that.
Yeah, the tea party, you could never remember what you did on stage there.
Tea party.
Yeah, he got faded on some mushroom tea, and it's a well documented story. He got
Yeah.
faded on some tea, and he made his way off the bus somehow. We put him on the back of the bus to chill out. He made his way on stage and tried to play, and it was a whole other Bobo. Needless
Man.
to say, it wasn't the Bobo that normally plays.
It
up
wasn't
there.
even 92, Bo.
It wasn't. It was like other universe Bobo. But you know, it's time for the next one.
Yeah.
Next one, we got
What you need, light?
On My Way to FYB, cause he sang West Up, Home Skillets, Party 1, 2 Trees.
Party 1, 2, 3.
And he sang Robin Hood and Weeble Can Suck This Crypt Dick. What's the best platform for crypto investment, though? Probably for
Damn.
Bobo. There you go.
Oh, shit.
Advice.
Hey, man, am I going to have a segment up in this motherfucker? I mean,
Financial advice.
you know what? I am not your
Crypto.
financial advisor. So if you lose money, don't come to me saying, yo, where's my money?
But if you make money, he wants 5%.
I want a percentage of that shit because I helped you to get that. No.
That's how I roll.
BitTrue is good. Crypto.com is good. Things like that. You don't have to fuck with. I mean, Binance is pretty okay, but go to BitTrue. BitTrue is the one.
Word up.
True. True. All right. Next, we got Jeffro. What's up, Jeffro? He's saying, Salute, brothers. I remember in 93 at the China Club, Cypress Hill, and Funk Dubious.
Yep.
Body surfed in crowd, and somebody stole Sen's bucket hat.
Yep.
He tried to trade his Raiders hat, but nobody gave in.
Yeah, they said,
Remember
fuck
that.
the Raiders over there. we
Remember
don't want no goddamn Raiders hat. We're Bears fans. We keeping this bucket hat.
That show.
They kept this shit.
That show, we did 2 shows in that night. I remember that. It was the Goats, Funk Dubious, Cypress Hill, sold out. Then we did the second show.
He was
Man.
burnt about that hat, too.
He was burnt. Yes, he was.
Yeah, we sold out both shows that night.
That's right.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was actually
There was a massive gang fight in the parking lot that night, too.
that was
Where's this?
actually
Where's this?
Chicago.
Chicago.
Oh wow.
Now this was
That's serious
actually
shit.
my first. That was my first Cypress show out of LA. That was before the Soul Assassins tour. That show,
Wow.
but that was my first travel show with the Hill.
Memories, huh, Bobo?
Yeah, and I saw Funk Dubious. I saw Son Doobie up there with his cape and he's doing his shit, and I'm like saying, "Damn, he's killing it. Who is this dude?" Yeah, memories.
Memories. Next one.
Next, we got Jason Sandoval. He's saying, shout out to Cole and Pablotes. Okay. And Bobo Booey.
Cole and Pablo's.
Cole and Pablo. It's Bobo Booey 123. Oh yeah.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Bobo Booey.
That was good.
We got Ed Cuevas. He's saying GF pile drive E-zone. Show him what's up! Exclamation point. And he's saying another one bites the dust. R.I.P. JYD. That's a lot.
That's not very nice.
That's excessive.
Damn.
Seems real exciting.
Well, it's
pile
all
driver.
on E-Zone, though. E-Zone has got the power.
He's got the
He can take a pile
Power.
drive.
And I think if E-Zone, this is what I think is going to happen. E-Zone's going to knock me off the chair, and I'm like I said, and I'm glad to do it, proud to do it.
Feed me.
So you know,
It's gonna happen.
Hell yeah.
are you going to train another week?
Yep.
Good.
He's gonna be listening to Getting Stronger.
You hear that, Cairo? One more week of getting
You
hit.
slap.
That's ice cold.
But I'm gonna make this clear. I don't want to dwell on this, but if you don't knock me off the chair, I have to hit you.
Yeah, in the chest.
And just this, I'm gonna put this out there because I've been drinking last time we talked about this. I don't know if I addressed this.
I don't know if you did.
Please knock me off the chair.
I know. That's what I'm aiming for.
I said, please knock.
I'm not gonna say anything besides. Please knock me off the chair.
You got it.
You want to knock me up to
Because if he doesn't knock me off the chair,
Oh, man.
everybody here is gonna just eat him up.
I know.
So if he doesn't knock me off the chair, they're not gonna eat me up.
Word.
No, I hear that.
But if you're training, man,
Yeah, I know what's at stake. I'm good.
okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
he said they're going to eat you alive.
That
He's
chop's
not
gonna
worried
hurt.
about that so much than
How
receiving
bad am
your
I gonna
chop.
look though, B? When he knocks me off the chair and knocks my hat off, and I go, I asked for it.
It it depends how it happens, though.
But you know what, B? It doesn't matter. I asked for it,
Yes.
so it
So,
don't matter.
Well-
if you get knocked off the chair, that means you don't have to give him a chop.
No, I don't.
But if he does not get knocked off the chair,
He
gonna
gets
hurt.
the chop.
And I don't want to go there.
he doesn't want to have to chop Zone.
No, I don't,
Because
but
I
I
don't
don't.
think Zone can brick up the same way.
No, it's not fair. And I don't.
He's gonna
Dude,
put all his force into it. Bro.
I don't want to come off.
He doesn't
as no
listen.
type of bully.
He doesn't
I am
have
not
to-
a bully.
He doesn't have to put all his force to slap you off that chair.
But I
can
will.
tell you that. But
No, I will.
I'm just saying.
But I don't want to look bad. But it's not even about that. I don't want to be a bully. I want E-Zone to bring it.
He said.
And if he
He
does,
said, "But I will."
I mean,
I will. He
I
said
tell
he
you
will.
what
You
I
got the
don't
green
want
light.
is Bobo to chop me because after he splitted Cymbals and stuff,
Oh.
No, you don't
I
have to
thank
worry
God
about
you're my
that.
manager.
Yeah, no,
worry
you're
about
his
that.
manager.
Yeah, it's all good.
He can
We're
only
good.
give you pump up chops. You know?
When E-Zone knocks me off the chair, and I know he is, I go take it back because I asked for it.
Right.
And
Right
I'll,
on.
that's it.
There it is.
Get up,
What happens if he don't?
With
I
me-
don't think he wants to get into that what if.
Yeah, I don't either.
That door's not open yet.
E-Zone's my homie.
Yeah, that door's
I've
not
known E-Zone
open.
for a while.
Yeah.
E-Zone's been to my house, right?
Yep. Know all your dogs.
Knows all my pit bulls.
All right, next one, son.
Next one, we got Ollie89. He's saying, Bobo, those shorts are tight. Party 1, 2, 3.
Bobo, those shorts
What the
were
hell was
those
that
those
about?
dolphin shorts were really tight. Goddamn
Exactly loose.
You
Miami
know-
Dolphin shorts.
Those motherfucking shits are short as fuck.
He says, "Hey man, oh,
Hey.
I remember wearing those when I ran track. Those,
You know,
those are my track shorts."
Those are my track shorts, man. I try to keep that shits like fashionable. You know what I mean?
That was when Bobo was running mad track.
Mad track.
I wasn't
As-
running the trap. I was running the track.
As
you
a
know?
matter of fact, they called him Mad Track.
Man,
That's not Bobo.
Is that a fucking?
Let me get a
That's
Well,
a
maybe
fucking
it
crop.
is.
That's a fucking crop top.
Yeah, I think so.
crop top.
He went on there.
He went on there like that.
That guy went on there
What do you mean that guy? That guy's
That's not
you.
me, no.
That's pumping crypto.
I-
I mean Yobo, dog. Come on, that's the
no,
Yobo
no.
flex.
Yobo
flex.
Yobo flex.
Yobo flex.
Yobo flex, dog.
Oh my god.
If you ever did that, Bobo, I would.
So
That's
just-
a new jet. You gotta add
That's
that
your
dance.
shit.
You gotta add that dance to your shit,
Yeah.
son.
No.
Come on, bring that back, Yobo.
Come in front of the drummers.
That just.
You got to bring that back when you play percussions, man. Come on.
Oh,
Percussive dance.
hell, oh,
Look at that.
oh, hell no, man.
You know the sad part?
I am.
I'm gonna throw this out here. I hate this. Sometimes I just shut the fuck up. I shouldn't say anything, but
Yes.
I hate to say this, but I think I had shorts like that. Back in the 80s. Back in the 80s.
Incriminating.
That's how you used to wear your shorts.
Well, Bobo ran track in the 80s.
What about that
Did you,
top,
Bobo?
though?
I ran track. Yes, it
Well,
is.
then you wore shorts like that because that's how they were.
That's Bobo.
Yeah.
That's not Bobo.
That's not Bobo.
That's totally.
That's an
Nah.
imposter Bo.
That's not Bobo.
That's an imposter
Look at
Bo.
it.
You think
He's
Look
mad
at
now.
that
Look at him.
shit. Look at that shit.
that's not Bobo?
He said,
Bobo,
go
that's
give me my
not Bobo.
Kogas.
That's not Bobo.
That's not
Oh.
Bobo.
That's not my manager.
He said,
No,
he said, I'm ready to play. Come on.
no, man. Look at that.
All right.
He's not. Those are not even Adidas. What are those?
The 4-stripe, 5-stripe.
The 4-stripe,
Oh, that's not
5-stripe.
Those are
K
four
Swiss.
stripes.
Yep.
K Swiss.
Okay,
Yeah.
motherfucking Swiss.
Yeah.
We got Digital Ronin 82. He's asking who started Vato, you or Snoop? Be
He
real.
did. You talk about the song, he did.
Yes, sir.
Know what I'm saying? He called me after they already had the idea. I came and did the part. Boom.
The rest is
Simple.
history. All right, next we got TC Slot saying, got the Stunden glass today. Thanks again, party 1, 2, 3.
Hell yeah.
Shunned
The Stunden.
Give you a Dr. Dre. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah, baby.
Last but not least, we got Tito the Fool.
Tito.
Tito the Fool, and he's saying, what up? Do you guys shave or trim your armpits?
That must be for you. Because, you know, he figured maybe
Metro.
wrestlers, athletes usually do.
But shave your armpits?
Shave your
Tito the
armpits. Yeah.
Fool.
I'll tell you a story.
Oh, boy.
My son, my oldest is 32 years old.
Right.
My youngest is 18, and he's 6'7", and he don't
Damn.
play a lick of ball. But we're gonna let that go.
All right.
And he has this hairiest fur pit under his arms, and I'm like, bro, why would you like? Why? I've been shaving my underarms forever, man. I mean, if nothing else, it's cleaner. And I don't know what the question was, but I shave my shit.
Word.
And my son does it, and it looks like a chia pet. And I just don't understand why you'd want a big old bush, big old pussy bush. Maybe I should have said that. I mean, am I the only one? I'll be honest, I shave my shit like
I
once a
trim it.
week. I don't trim it, I shave it.
Nah, I like you know, you give it a fade, and we give it a zero.
Fading out, dog.
You give your armpits a
A little zero.
Landing
Drag-
strip.
I give
landing
that shit a
strip.
week, and I'm fucking.
Get a landing strip on your
I'm
armpit.
real with
Just
it.
go.
I can't stand all that extra hair. And down there,
Manscaped.
Manscaped, like
Like a
I'm almost a
motherfucker right
bald
there.
onion. But I tell you what, your woman will like it too.
Oh, shit.
And she'll like it too.
Oh, bald onions.
Next question.
The next question.
Uh,
I'm gonna file that one in. Bald onions.
Bald onion.
B.O.
Picture it.
All right. Is that what is that?
He's like, all right.
Is that
man,
truly the last one?
no, we got one more.
All right.
We got Von Dubious coming in. He's saying, if E-Zone doesn't get chopped, can Godfather chop me? and the whole crew. All right. He's saying token on some crazy glue and some strawberry pie batter.
All right.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Sounds like a
Papas,
party.
much love. He really wants to get chopped. He's been asking for like 3-4 days.
Ezone,
Sounds
you
like
want to
it'd be
address this, or
crazy,
you want me to? What?
You should
He
chop
wants
him.
you to chop him.
He wants everybody to chop him. That's what he's saying.
Wow,
Everybody in the room.
That's a lot of chops.
That's participation.
I'm gonna
That's where
be-
it's kind of sadistic.
Yeah.
Where's the camera at?
Right there.
I'm
at
going to
your-
be
at your one.
completely honest.
At your 11. Sorry.
I'm going to be completely honest. If you want me to chop you and you sign the waiver, I will chop the hell out of you.
He sounds serious.
So it's up to you. But I ain't going to fuck around. I ain't going to bullshit. I'm playing around with Ezone. I'm going to let him chop me. But if you really want to call me out and in front of all these people, the asylum and everything, come on down here. Sign the waiver, and I'm going to chop the hell out of you. God bless you.
Chop suey.
We got those waivers, yeah.
Word up. Damn. Yeah. I don't know if you want that
I don't
chop.
want to, you know,
I don't know if you want that.
once again, they bring that. I don't want to be that mean person. It sounds like I'm a bully. I'm not a bully. But I'm being kind of called out.
Gotta handle it like, yeah,
you don't really appreciate that.
No, I don't even
I wouldn't
wanna-
appreciate that either.
No.
So tell him.
I would never chop C-.
Thank you, sir.
I would never chop Skitty Pablo. I would never chop Bozo. I would never chop Be Real. I will only chop this man if you don't knock me off my stool.
Right.
No pressure.
But he
E.
is. I'm telling you, he is. He was so fired up that he was ready today. I'm going to knock you. I'm like,
One.
do you want to practice? He goes, no, I don't need no practice. I'm going to knock your ass off. I'm like, damn. But let me look at the people again. Are you guys going to... Are you going to feel bad of me if he knocks me off the stool and maybe knocks me out?
I think most people will feel relieved for him.
Okay.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
if he has to
Then-
take your
then
chop,
we're rooting for him.
Yes.
because if
Yeah.
he
Okay,
has to
good.
take your chop,
No,
we
we
all.
don't. We don't want to do that, B. It's going to
Well,
hurt.
no, but that's what I'm saying.
I know.
That's
I don't
crazy.
want to do that. I don't want to do that because people might hate me because,
You'll leave a hand tattoo on his
dude,
chest.
I mean, it's...
it'll
I
be
don't even want to
tattooed
go there.
there.
I don't even want to go there. I don't want to go there.
He'll have your handprint there.
It'll
for
be
like
worse than that.
Several months.
I don't want to go there. He's going to knock me off my chair. Believe me, I know he is.
There you go. Next question.
And there it is.
Yep. Next.
There are no questions left.
All right. E-Zone shout-outs.
Tune in later tonight, 7 to 9. We Don't Smoke the Same podcast going down on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast channel on YouTube. So tune in. And also make sure you guys watch High and Hungry this weekend. If not, watch the latest episode. And I believe outdoor dining is back for the High and Hungry menu at Bastards Canteen. Also, follow E-Zone the Firm and go to flavorsbyezone.com. There's candles have been restocked, and all of them are out for Valentine's Day. And also to all the card collectors out there, I just went out there this morning since 8 o'clock to go get you more packs, so you guys could go ahead and get different trading cards, Pokemon cards, and shit like that.
Word. GF.
Just follow me on Instagram. I am the Godfather on there. I'm on Cameo as the Godfather. And everybody follow next week because the E-Zone is going to knock me off my chair. And I look forward to it.
He hopes so.
It's gonna happen, bro. Have some faith, bro.
Damn.
B, what do you think? You think he's going to knock me off the chair?
He's hoping you hit me, bro.
I don't want to hit you.
I never said that. Did you hear me
Bobo?
say that?
No, I didn't.
I could tell, bro.
Do I want to? You know what? I don't want to see him hurt you at all. You know what I mean?
He can't hurt me.
Yeah, that's established already.
He can't hurt me.
Okay.
Let's get that established. Manager. But you're my manager, so let me shut the fuck up.
Okay. All right. I just so if it's like that, then you really would like to chop him. I know. I think you would. I think you want to chop him.
Damn.
I think you want to chop him.
Is there a little bit of you that hopes that he doesn't
You know
knock
what?
you off the chair.
I've been looking at, I don't want to come across as a bully. I really don't, because I'm not a bully.
We know.
We know.
But
You want
if
him to
it-
chop you, and
yes.
and you want him to chop you.
Knock me silly.
Yeah, you
Maybe
do.
knock me out.
Right, you want him. You want
Yes.
that. But if he doesn't do that, you are going to be very.
I'm not going to hit him the same way that he hit me.
You know, you're going to be.
And
a
I don't
little
want to go there.
disappointed.
I don't. And,
You're going to want to chop him. You're going to want to chop him. You're going to want to chop him.
Yeah.
but
That's
see,
it.
I don't want to come across as a bully, but
I mean, it's
if I
not-
hit him, it's going to be
Well,
E-zone.
I mean,
please.
we already.
Keep training.
I think it's something we know.
yeah.
It's not even up for debate.
It's not a secret.
It's not
Not
a
a secret.
secret. Yeah, you better knock him off the chair. Anyway, Skinny Pablo, shout outs.
We got Rusty Shackelford. He's saying Godfather fears the Shackelford bomb. And, skinnypub.com, rostu.com. Use the code BRealTV. Get a nice little discount on there. Also, Mosai Music on YouTube and Twitch. I'll be streaming live in the mornings, doing them push-ups, making the beats, and I'll post a link to my Discord as well as C-Minus's Discord. You guys can join us and keep up with all the fun shit we do.
Word.
Yeah, I'm on. Word.
All right. See.
Yeah, what up, everyone? You can follow me over at C-Fan4 over on Twitch, where I do a morning mix tomorrow morning. Since it's Muggs' birthday, we're going to do Muggs, all DJ Muggs tomorrow morning.
Well, all right.
9 a.m. Soul Assassins represent, you know what I mean? So tomorrow, 9 a.m. at C-Fan4 on Twitch. Follow me at Twitter, IG, and the Discord that Razzie is going to post.
Word. Bobo.
Nice. Follow me on the socials at Twitter at Eric Bobo and IG on at Eric_Bobo, on Facebook at Eric Bobo Music. Sign up, subscribe, www.bobotoken.com. The newsletter is being prepared now, and that's going to be going out within the next week and a half, and give you all the info of what's to do next. It's going to be fun, so check that out. New music in April. Myself, Stu Bangers, album's called Empires. Just finished filming the first video for that, and that's going to be coming out in April. And thanks again for y'all's support.
Word up. Make sure you check out my Spotify playlist, Be Real's Prescription. Get down with that. Please do. I'm about to, put some new shit up on there. And got that new album coming out. Let me tell you something. Produced by Scott Storch, coming in March. So make sure you check for that. Singles will start dropping next month. So glad to be telling you that. Make sure you check out the Dr. Greenthumb dispensary throughout California, Sacramento, San Francisco, Humboldt County, Los Angeles, Sylmar, Cathedral City, soon coming San Diego, and Tulsa. All right, make sure you get those insane flavors. We got them. They're right here on the table. These are some of the, top ones right here. Ice cream cake, Christmas lights, honeymoon, insane OG. Make sure you fuck with those. The fire in a bag right there. And also, we have that red line G26 in the shops right now. If you ain't fucking with that, you should try that out. Go to Dr. Greenthumb's and ask for that G26 red line reserve. It's fire. If you want to take a look at it, it's on my Instagram. Check it out. It's fire.
We
All
got
right. So
one
with
more.
that, also make sure you check out the insaneclothingco.com site for all that insane premium brand gear and the Dr. Greenthumb's gear. We appreciate you. We send many positive vibes to you and much love because, we know that you send it to us, so we're sending it right back to you. All right? Stay in the positive, keep out of the negative, treat yourself right, smoke that good, no boof, and we'll see you tomorrow. 1.